Yeah.
This highway.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
they finished the highway.
Well, the one in Salisbury's better.
Oh, we're way down. Oh, keep going. What's it, what we went to lunch? Okay.
I'm sure Conspiracy County Park, they're going to, on the September 20th, they're gonna have like, 100 births in Harrison County Park.
Where are people?
September 20th.
I want to be part of it. You're 30, not, no camping home, doesn't sell all this stuff.
Yeah.
I've got.
Can I just take stuff over and leave it? People wanted to take it.
And then October 4th, they're having Highway 60 yard sale.
You ever go down to Friendship?
Yeah.
I haven't, I want to though, but, my mom is actually.
We got a lot of years over there.
Yeah, for dating.
So that's the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. That'd be nice.
You've been telling us
That big festival.
And-
Yeah.
He said that.
There wasn't a big festival. They have it in spring.
I've been in the fall.
I've never been.
Never here.
It sure is. something.
Yeah, I haven't been, but I'd like to go, but, the festival that they have, I think it's in October, I'm not really sure.
For who?
In Friendship.
They had, well, the one I'm thinking about is spring.
Yeah, they have
And
a
then-
question.
I lost a running back over it and I lost a bass player over it. No kidding. Bass player did not want to play back there, but he said that's about the boonies and he
It
said.
is.
So that's
where
night.
It's-
One road in, one road out?
Well, one of them takes an hour and a half to go a mile or two.
What county is it?
It's up on the side of Madison.
Oh, it's up that far east.
Yeah, it's about, I don't know, 2.5 hour drive or so, probably at least.
But it's work, I mean, if you've not been, it's.
Oh, yeah, the shirts and muzzle loaders and stuff like that. Yeah. Wait a minute, no, that's homemade bridge there. Really good.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Really good. I think they have both. They moved their yards. Yes.
So you got for me?
Is that what, I mean, you make that stuff or what?
No, I.
1161?
And put little.
No, that's
61, that's in that first.
Okay, I have two more of those shells, but I'm filling up.
You know, I'm all that, it doesn't look as.
Is that right there?
Do you have certain things you look at?
Yes, it does, it does little things in circles. Yes.
Be spent on me.
So I
Is
just-
that like rock or what is?
Yeah, it's a rock on a keychain.
Absolutely.
Wire around it and,
86,000.
I
take away years of one thing, her big picture is blue, and do everything fun. So I would bring them back and have people judge, she could do down like it finds a white.
So it wasn't in the past, it was just so.
That's a good. So.
I was like, you just take some off like this.
I'm gonna do that, but not both around the head.
I think the 1159 is really long.
Gotcha.
Songs, the other ones are all.
You know, they go all.
The logistics.
You just don't get it so
Make sure that what's in there.
Operational supply, 31.
It's like, yeah.
That roll over to the next.
The contact.
Pay that out there?
What's that?
I just don't want to make, I just make sure I don't want to lose it.
No, we don't, I'll make sure, if it roads go first, we'll make sure that it does. Anything that's left in the fund at the end of the year. is funded.
He's good.
Now, except for like we're kind of just one, I think. Yeah, that's all too.
Right.
It's kind of,
He just got a bunch
Yeah,
more.
that's Health First Indiana, that's the
I
money.
don't know if you can do Godfrey.
So which one you got?
I'm talking
Radio
about
boy.
11.9 or 11.
Yeah.
I see your dad was supposed to a lot of stuff.
the only thing that one grant's been done.
He got that. Picture.
I mean, there's some other.
He was.
Yeah,
he
there's
was-
some other.
That one she's budgeted.
So-
It's not, I think our grant is has to have been, a certain time, yeah,
Whatever
whatever.
might be holding it back.
So,
Have
then
that.
if you would have got more, then you would have got that. more.
Richard. See you.
But I still have, programs. I'm
Tell me.
working on.
Right, some trouble. Years ago. Well, his
Halloween
is for
one
summer.
chance to see it.
It's-
It doesn't get any new.
You know, kids.
So, I noticed that we.
Why did you make it so bad? So hard on it, right? I just say- I just say-
So-
No, that's really low.
So you stopped using that fund, remember?
Yeah, but we gotta spend it. We gotta spend it. It can only be spent on health things.
Yeah, you should still. There's nothing.
Yeah, and I talked to the state about it.
Right, no new money will go into it, but we need to spend it out.
Yeah, so
It's got my grandpa.
we had such a large grant for, HFI grant this year that we haven't been able to spend anything in 1168 because we have to spend the 1161. So I haven't been able to touch that, and Rhonda wasn't able to touch it because our grant was so large. But we will at some point, but
We have to, in 27 or 26, we're not gonna be spending anything out of it.
I don't see.
Just stuff like that, you know.
So our grant that we have coming is, around 86,000 for next year. And, so, I mean, I've budgeted everything on that and I
Right.
given Wendy everything.
You budgeted, yeah, I saw that you budgeted all your Health First money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so, but the 1168, I have a hard time getting people to, work with me on getting programs set up. So I've been at this job for 3 months. So, and I'm still getting acclimated, but, it is, I have a hard time getting people to cooperate to develop programs. So I'm working on it.
okay, the only thing I'm thinking of, and because we never know what could happen at the state, if those funds don't get spent down, will they come back after them? Because that was grant money, 1168 was, I think, tobacco settlement.
So she could do an additional, like at the first of the year, put
Yeah.
some in some line items.
Yeah, and I would spend a little each year. I wouldn't spend it obviously all at once,
Yeah.
but some special projects that are, I
Well,
wouldn't move salaries in there.
no.
But I would try to work to get that.
So she could really still spend her attorney fees out of there probably.
Well, there's restrictions on the health maintenance money.
Yeah, and I have the guideline for that.
Yeah, I mean, she can't just,
Oh, I was just looking at the line items that they had on.
yeah, but, oh, it was already in.
They have it in 24.
68.
They haven't mentioned there in 24, the attorney fees.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
And
where,
office
that's where Rhonda always put the attorney fees was in that one.
1168.
I just
That may have changed
was
though.
questioning
so-
why we didn't spend anything down.
Mhm. Well, yeah, we had a $300,000 grant that was on getting it.
The first thing, yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't have to spend that all at once.
No, I could,
I was gonna say, you don't have to spend that all this year.
yeah,
Okay,
So after the first of the year, just get with me and see what you want to do an additional on 1168. Just
Yeah.
a little bit of it at least.
if the tobacco, the 1206 is what I was going to use to pay if I did anything going with tobacco, so, I'm not putting down on that one as well.
health maintenance used to be set out there for, because that was what it was originally set out there for. And it used to be like $33,000 a year to help pay for a health nurse. And for some reason, it didn't get spent in this county for a long time, and they grew a really large balance. So. But it's just one that. As we look for money in the levy, it can assist the health fund. For
We
a
don't
couple,
pay for
for a few years.
School pays for it.
I know, there for a while, they don't, didn't they?
Yeah, it was paying. She had a grant that came in, it was paid out of here, but it's like zero now because. Trina don't have to pay for the school liaison nurse anymore. So.
And we don't know what will happen with Health First Indiana after this next budget cycle. It could be gone altogether.
They did cut it, didn't they?
Oh, they cut it tremendously statewide.
We're working on, like, 25% for next year.
Yeah,
Raising 25% of that will be up this year, over this year, so. We had 300,000 last year, this coming year, it's gonna be.
Yes.
I almost guess it would be, did they tell you that amount of the state, because I'm guessing, okay.
Yeah, I already have it,
Okay.
breakdown of it.
Cause I was thinking they budgeted the same amount for next year as they did this year.
No, and really
Not 25 to, I'm talking 26 to and 27, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
VA just said his is 68 though, so I.
Cause I think in 27, I think
Yeah,
you'll
I
get the
think
same
so.
amount of money.
I think that may have been. for
In the
this year,
top first.
next
You mean
year's.
the 86,000? Yeah.
His name is Greg.
Well, it depends on,
Shirley,
we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, the budget's set, so the amount of money is already in the budget for 2 years at the state. So that's why I was thinking it would be real close to that, unless people start opting out. Then it could go up.
Anything jumps out at your mark.
All right, don't.
Looks good to me.
So, so the difference in the pays, I guess, to use, what do you use every 3%, or?
I put 3% on there.
All right. We're gonna check it out.
No, yeah, if we can get any more, then that'd be awesome.
Well, we're gonna
Go with that. That's
we're
it.
looking at everything,
Oh,
wages, the deal, and then we'll look back. So I think everything.
We did not go high now. We did not.
You're good, you're good, we're good.
I think we've actually
Thank you,
good.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So are there going to be, I mean, when will we know what the pay rate?
We're not here. Well, we'll come up with a figure, another day.
And is that gonna
They
be
had
like
like so in October.
countywide?
I'll adopt them in October, yeah. Probably, yeah.
So the same amount countywide?
That's the point.
Boy, likely.
That's the plan.
Alright. Alright, well, I'll catch y'all later.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey Trina, I might need a pair of those glasses you got.
I was gonna say, how many glasses?
Seeing over there.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
You're wearing your
One of
glasses.
them, so these are prescriptions.
Oh, those are back.
So these are my son's, you're blurry. So- These are my readers. Oh, those are readers and those are the distance ones, well, these are my driving ones. Well, I was thinking I need five little transmissions, so. I'll see y'all.
Yeah. We wanna go back to this EMA.
What on
Horsepower
horsepower?
time, yeah, fix that. right.
Yeah,
I tell you, one thing you'll get into,
okay.
if you go with that, you'll get into another vehicle,
Oh,
another.
I know.
It's, they don't end 25,000.
Yeah.
And the last time, me and Morton had a person that was trained in that, and we were talking about it, and wow, George, he raised so much cane, he said, oh, I don't want nobody there taking my job. And he actually knocked us out of getting a good person part-time, so I'm not interested in getting him any help myself. So just because he fought it so hard, because he was afraid that person was gonna take his job, you know, and that wasn't the intent of it at all. It was back when they were paying part of that, pay on that part-time.
On the part-time.
Yeah, but
Scratch.
I would scratch it myself.
Scratching.
And what about the increase?
The increase, we'll do that when we do the others.
Okay.
You want me to call sheriff?
Yeah, I guess,
Yeah, we need to get through these, or we'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
sure.
We're ahead of schedule.
We got things to do tomorrow, ain't we, Jackie?
Right.
I could be laying in bed, my sister.
What else can we look at while we're waiting on?
I guess we can look through his deal.
This is one between the sheriff and the jail, I'd like to see you move a little bit more into public safety lead. And I think here rather than EMS, because EMS has so lead, but we currently are gonna get, we anticipate 893,000 new revenue in the public safety lead.
Hey Jackie, we tell them really quick what you had said about the deputies' pay, that we need to leave it in county gen and not.
Yeah, but let me finish this, but thank you, we will do that. And he's only budgeting 529. Now, Wendy asked me about moving deputies over to here. My concern about that is the change coming up in 27, pay 28, when you adopt the new income tax. It's gonna throw it right back in, that this lit fund will go away. Now, I will tell you, I did a rough calculation, and if this county would adopt the 1.2 for county operations, you would end up receiving about $500,000 more in total lit for the county operations than you do now, between certified shares, public safety lit, EMS lit, and PSAP lit.
What was the figure, 1.2?
1.2 is the rate up to, you can do up to 1.2.
So what,
And I estimated it this year, so we are a county that will benefit. There are a lot of counties who aren't. Because they've taken so much, they've taken all their lit money to the max, they're gonna end up losing a little bit. But because we don't have those maxes,
what is going
if
away?
you go to 1.2,
What is going away that this 1.2 will replace?
certified shares, which goes in county general,
Okay,
EMS lit,
what is that?
ambulance,
I mean, how much?
$470,000. Public safety lit, which is $893,000. PSAP lit, which is $117,000. And edit lit, which is $447,000. All of those will go away.
Okay.
They're all gonna go?
Yeah, they'll be enclosed under this 1.2
Oh.
that you can adopt. And then there's another tax.
2 years. You're basically, right, you're just changing one for right? The other, is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
when you adopt your new lit rate,
okay.
So you get more money.
right, and in this county, if you would go down, your taxpayers, I believe, will go down. And I roughed it, so I didn't bring the exact figures, and I can mail those to you. I was gonna say,
That's that, the one, that's where our fire districts will be touched there,
no,
the fire districts.
fire districts lose, they've lost, the fire
That's-
districts, but there is a 0.4 rate that can be passed for EMS and fire. So that's where you would have the option to give, and we'll estimate out how much they have and how much you wanna adopt. And then also the small towns. There is a rate, the towns under 3,500, and I believe all your towns are that.
Yeah.
And then there is what's called a rural tax. It would be for like the small the townships and all of those. Excuse me, so the most a taxpayer can pay, and you don't have anything so big, but the most they can pay is 2.9. Would be the most they would pay. I didn't take all of those into consideration. I looked at just what you have, the 1.2. So, that's why all of this is gonna go back into county general, but for now, to keep us under the levy or get to where you want to be, knowing we should get more revenue in 28, I would suggest that we move a couple of $100,000 out of the jail into public safety. And I think it's a waste to move those deputies into the public safety lit, because they're just gonna go back, and that's just a 2-year nightmare for the auditor's office to have to change them
Yeah.
and then change them back.
And Chad, we'll have to make that, known in the meeting tomorrow, that the deputies will be paid out of where they're currently being paid out of. Because it was motion to pay them out of lit.
Right.
And then I was trying to figure it out to see if it could hold up. And then now that we know that it's better to keep them here,
Right.
I'm just gonna bring that up so that it's on the minutes.
Laura's making a note.
Yeah.
So the sheriff's pension's already paid out of that, right?
We're gonna pay, we've advertised, this is what I'd like to take out of the sheriff's county general budget, the 145,000 sheriff's pension,
All right,
the 60,000 gasoline,
all right.
the 10,000 enforcement supplies, and the 14,000 cell phones. And then we also advertised for medical for inmates at 120,000 from the jail and 95,000 for food for inmates.
Taking that, putting that all in,
Put that all in public safety.
Pension, gasoline. Cell phones, what was the last one? The
enforcement supplies.
enforcement.
It's 229,000 out of the sheriff's department and 215 out of the jail, and then we already talked about the 85,000 out of EMS. So, I mean, the big ticket items, aside from salaries, are the inmate supplies, which is 15,000. Inmate in institutions is 25,000 and 10,000 jail repair. That comes up to 50,000.
Yeah, sure.
So, and then. And then there's. Repairs. For the sheriff.
It's already, yeah, it's already.
And
Yeah.
that's really all.
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm trying to move the money.
Hey, you do your thing.
You don't have much left. We about moved it all out.
Hey.
Yeah.
Same as every year. You
All
gotta
comes
do
out
what
in
you
the
gotta
wash,
do and I'll
right?
figure it out from there. Yeah.
I was just moving from
Yeah,
out of this
general fund into the
public.
public safety led. And I suggested not doing the salaries because in 2 years, those salaries are gonna be back in county general. And that's a more work for the auditor's office. As
That's all.
opposed, yeah,
care.
So tomorrow night, we'll make them do that anyway, do they?
so
Say Tristan, get it big.
Yeah.
what I proposed to them and after when talked to Chad was that we move sheriff's pension, gasoline, enforcement supplies and cell phones into public safety lit from sheriff's office. And then food for inmates and medical for inmates from the jail. And that totals between the two of them, $444, $444,000,
Helps us get on that levy.
which helps us get in levy. And then I'd like to
It's
move,
still there.
Yeah, I got it.
I'd like to move some more to totally get us under.
You mean, it's your, like that CAD contract or anything like that, is that under?
Well, I forgot about the
Take that
dispatch
out.
and-
Yeah.
And then,
Get some stuff out of dispatch.
So far, all that's in dispatch is salaries in county general.
I said there's usually not a whole lot.
Yeah, because theirs comes out of, and the rest of it comes out of 911.
Yeah.
And lit PSAPs, so they already have.
You wanna put more in it? Could you put the jail maintenance in it? Because that's usually our big, we always have to ask for more money in that one. Cause everything's getting old back there.
Hopefully that's gonna be better. There's a lot of stuff.
The jail, and I think that's that's an extra one that I
Yeah,
just came up with.
yeah.
10,000.
There's 10,000 in jail maintenance. and 25,000 in inmates and institutions.
What's that? What's that?
Mhm.
The inmate institution, what is it?
Well, it's mainly, if we like send somebody for like safekeeping or something,
Yeah,
it comes out of that, but also probation. If like a juvenile probation, if they get sent to be held somewhere,
Okay.
that's.
Like it, Clark.
the court orders.
And inmate supplies.
But usually we try not to do that because.
Most of it that I've ate is. for
And with the
juvenile.
medical, we've not, that's kept us from having to send people off. Generous a lot.
Medical
If-
supplies is 15,000.
Inmate supplies.
Inmate supplies, I mean. So that would be an additional $50,000 out of the jail. And then up in the sheriff. And up in the sheriff, additional. And tell me if I can find a better place. I'm open. These are just suggestions.
Sure.
Um,
What was those last three? Inmate supplies, inmate institutions, and what else?
Jail maintenance,
then we got jail, $10,000 worth of jail repair in the sheriff's budget.
And those are going to 1170.
That's where we'll move them to. And what if we took uniforms? Oh, no, yeah, what if we took uniforms? Are we good with that?
but took away.
No.
No, put it in, oh, no, I'm not taking. I'm not taking anything away.
Yeah.
You're just moving it to public safety lit.
You kidding? We want those guys in uniform.
Get through that.
And that takes us, see, that would make an additional 19,000 there.
Training. Okay.
And that would help us tremendous. That would help the levy tremendously until we get to that place where all the income tax is going into the general fund. Because in 2 years, the public safety led, EMS led, PSAP led, they're all going away. It'll just be one county led. But we benefit from that if we go to the max. Does everybody agree with that?
That's the 1.2, right?
So what am
Yeah.
can you tell me the line we're gonna have to create for 1170? I
It's
got,
going to be uniforms, jail uniforms. Training, inmate institutions, inmate supplies. And jail repair and maintenance, right? The rest of the one's already all in there.
And then the sheriff, the additional out of the sheriff into public safety led is enforcement supplies, uniforms, and training.
The pension and stuff in.
It's already,
Yeah.
we already advertised that. These are
Okay.
ones, these are ones we'll have to advertise in
Yeah, it's
January.
already in there, it's already in there.
Inmate.
Okay, so you don't need to do anything with
Okay.
enforcement supplies and
uniforms and training. Yeah.
But, you'll have to deal with it. I think it's that way, and, yeah,
I can do that.
I don't know what we're paying on it, but. We
$1,100 a month.
Yeah, there was, they went out.
crazy
Yeah.
what we used to pay. You
How
too,
many
like,
phones is it?
yeah, I mean, it's not bad
My
for what it
friend,
is,
that puts
but
us through.
I think when we first started, it was like $50 or something.
In the sheriff's.
Well,
Salary.
Yeah.
Because we've put in more salaries than what we need, so we'll lose more. And if we
And now
get below that, I'll add a little back operating balance.
And they.
Make us
and
up around
the
5 or 6,000.
fall. I think that's a Verizon.
It wasn't.
Best news I've heard all day.
Yeah, yeah.
And, the AT&T first net lady called me the other day, and she says,
Now she come and talk to
Give
you.
it,
Yeah, I said,
you know, I'm
but
back.
in Marengo,
Got
I don't
already,
get
so.
any
Well, I thought it sounded like a scam.
And she goes, that's our only one. Sir, we're in all, the I said, I'm telling you, I'm Marengo. And she goes, well, let
Okay,
me.
okay.
Let me
Give
know.
us a
I go,
little leeway. When this one happens.
Because that's what-
They'll work
AT&T right now.
EMS, well,
Check
work
it out.
CCD first, then they'll work EMS. Election, health and
But
reassessment,
that has.
and what's left, then is what they work for county general. They'll adopt those the way we are requesting, as far as cash operating and everything. And then
So listen, we're really
Any-
considering.
anything
Either that or,
where those might go down,
you know, of another company.
we'll get it in county general and stay over. If we don't adopt
We can
over,
reach out to them.
then we lose, and that's where you can.
People at their price. We don't want it out there.
We wanna adopt over, so that we don't lose any left.
Okay, Larry, it sounded good.
Or,
table
whatchamacallit.
That we.
Sure.
that we don't have to. I mean, we'll leave some, because when it calculates the rates out, then it makes a difference, but like this year.
I went from Verizon to Straight Talk and I have actually service going toward Paoli now, so I was excited about that.
I mean, for what? You know. Cause I try to use them, or we do use
Well,
them.
we have a new Verizon guy, so we can talk to him and see what he says personally, and go from there again, so.
Just an avenue. Sure. Cause I seen the total of it for last year and thought, oh my God, that much on stuff.
But if you didn't think of how much lost time you'd have.
Oh, no, and that's how, you know, thinking about it is like
They
between the gas
calculated it all
and the
out.
time. It's well
For
worth the
$274
money. It's just-
under levy.
Yeah, it's went up so much and other.
That's, I mean, cause they'll make us go under levy.
At least explore.
And we adopted last
It was
year.
like 900 last year, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, we haven't had.
I mean, it went up.
More dollars.
I thought we was over quite a bit,
Yeah, it was.
10% or something, wasn't it? Or no, not that much. Was over pretty good.
I thought it was like 50. Well,
No, we adopted $5,000 over.
Oh, is that all it was?
But see, that allowed them to move it so that we didn't lose.
yeah,
If we'd have adopted right on it, we would have lost because they wouldn't have been able to get us to that 274.
Okay.
So
How close are you?
we are currently $3,600 over levy.
Okay.
I'll grab it up.
Got nothing?
Do we have nothing? Right?
Now, we ain't done salary.
Yeah.
We're saving all that, isn't
And I
it?
can
stay them to the end, but.
Trying to get food in his belly first.
always say every year when I come in here, you guys do what you gotta do and I'll deal with it from there. So we'll get it figured out.
Now, he's got his other budget too. He's got his other sheriff's budget out there. Is it left alone too? What's the name of it? Oh, it says
It's got
transportation.
4924. 1222, which is bad. 4009, that's the new sheriff, that's the sheriff.
That's it.
1170.
Page 9, 4924 says it's transportation.
That would be about the only one that I can foresee money being spent this year. We got a couple of vehicles that's about the.
Well, I seen that you had 60.
We have medical for inmates there. Do we need it in both places? No.
What about, did we look at computer updates, capital outlet? That's 35. Yeah, that wouldn't, that'd be 12.22.
You're in 1222, that's where it's on for.
Yeah, that's.
You get-
dispatch
I was on 4924.
Yeah, what?
That's what Sunday needs. He needs his cancel.
I think that's where I took the cat out of. maybe, yeah.
We're taking medical and food for inmates out of lit, so can we remove that from
That would
sheriff's
be-
transportation fund?
That's what I thought. you were
Yeah, you gotta
asking.
get it both.
Yeah. Or you got to do
I mean, you don't need it both places, do you? I don't wanna short you.
I would rather have it just all in one
One
spot,
spot.
that way it's a lot easier for everybody.
But
Yeah, how much?
that will happen in 2 years,
I know,
when you're done.
yeah, somebody else would be the joy of it.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, although this will always be a fund of its own,
Yeah.
as long as you bring it in, but all those others. But that, these don't affect the levy, but it gives him room more for his vehicles.
So purchase a vehicle, you got 65,000, is that enough? Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I go back to Ray, that'd be enough.
We can,
Everywhere else,
we can up it, we can up it and not, and be under the advertising.
that's up to you guys, if not, I mean, if you need.
I mean, 65 gets you, two.
This is
Uh,
what, this is your transportation
no.
fund, only you can spend it.
By the time it's outfitted, 65 will cover a new one and the outfitting. Figure Ray, I think, was it 30,
It was like
35, 36,
something like that, yeah.
everywhere else was like 54. Sticker price was the cheapest, so.
They include radios too. You get the radio, or do you have?
No, Charlie does.
Yeah, swap those out.
Yeah, his prices went up, but he has stayed since we've been with him, since he started. He still,
Let's talk about EMS, we'll see.
yeah, he still gives us the cheap info.
So you said it's for one vehicle to 65, take care of
65 will take care of one.
one with all you need.
Yeah, and we'll leave some change left over. Like we shouldn't. Off the top of my head, we shouldn't. Over 65, we could just do one. Which we got one right now that I know, we got an old Durango up on the hill that I say. We're trying to make sure if that engine will work in the one vehicle that we got. If so, then we're gonna swap it and it'll keep us on track. But if not, that one, it's just a matter of time before it blows up. Then we got a couple of around that we can shift around. But we got one that's very questionable and one that's getting there, so. Once we put it all, which we can do, write it out, but then the next guy's gonna get handed.
That's why I
You're coming in.
Oh,
did that one company used to use that they kind of up north on used.
Chicago,
Yeah.
no, they still got some, but their inventories are a lot, yeah. Everybody's keeping them, they're,
Well, they're building more out.
yeah. And if not, like, we bought that one from them, which we still save money. But we bought an Explorer from them that had like 60,000, good shape, we got it here in, we have a month and a half.
Not
and
very long. Oh.
We had to get the transmission for it. We kind they're still good vehicles and even replacing the transmission, it was still cheaper than what we would have because it was already equipped for just that, so.
So are we gonna take that inmate food and medical out there?
Yes,
Could we put enough in there for him to get 2 vehicles?
So what we double that for?
yes,
That'd be all right with you?
Hard to find.
so make that 100,
30?
130.
Yeah.
Yep, we're still below advertising.
Yeah. Are you guys still good with me keeping our extras up on the hill once they're junked out and using them for parts?
Yes.
Okay, cause it's saving us, I mean, there's a junk pile up there, but it's not here at Leonard's. But it's probably saved us several thousand just stealing parts off of them.
You've done really good on call-ups, that's why I'd like to help
Dad
you.
used to.
Oh,
switch
yeah.
out Fenders and hoods,
Yeah,
mark by, crash one.
back in the back parking lot, out there working on them.
They're all the same color, fortunately.
Many years we've got.
Yeah, yeah. So that's worked out really, we was thinking about selling them, of course, we gave a couple away or sold them cheap to towns. But it's has saved us tremendously, just keeping them 200,000 mile vehicles and still in the parts out there.
How about like with the school resource officers, if you went with something a little bit more manageable? Something maybe like more like the car, or do you want to stay always with the same vehicle?
Most of them guys all have the Explorers, since they're better on gas and this and that. And then we went to trucks, but the honest reason why we went to trucks is, like Jared's, Durango, or not Durango, he's got the Ram that he's got. That's got 190,000. He's at East Crawford this year. But it's got 190,000, and now they're putting an alternator and brakes on it. That's the only thing we've ever did that vehicle. And then, your next best car that we've had is the Explorer, but usually, like pricing them, there's a $20,000 difference in getting that truck or getting an Explorer, because everybody else has got the Explorers tied up. So that's the reason why have started going to the trucks, is usually we can get a better deal on them. Roman's that he drives, he's got the one Chevy truck. That was a Chicago Motors vehicle that we bought, and we got it. I think it had 70,000 on it.
Yeah.
For like 17,000.
You think they might hold up better on these roads?
They do. Yeah. The trucks, especially on our back roads and this and that, the biggest thing we've got to is, the clearance. Like the Explorers will go anywhere you want them to go. Your only restrictions on them is the clearance on them, but the all-wheel drive, like weather, related. We know it.
I guess you gotta keep the Explorers for transport, which the truck for when the you.
The trucks, I mean, you can, yeah, they're
Right.
4-door and this and that, and nowadays, like, you know, used to, like, years ago when we first got our truck, like Sean got one, the Ford. Your, equipment was really slim on what you could outfit it with, but now anything that you can get for the regular fleet vehicles, you can get for the Dodges, Chevys, Fords. You know, from cages to gun racks to everything. You know, so. But the trucks have done really good. They're, like I said, Froman's got the Chicago Motors, Chevy. It's been awesome. Jared has the one Durango that we bought new. Andrew's got the Durango, or Dodge Ram that we bought last year. And then, I got one. Me and Phillips have one that we bought off Orange County. Bought them at a commissary for, I think, 8,000 a piece. So, and they're both 170, but there's no issues with them.
A lot of counties are going to, you see a lot of trucks.
I see a lot more
A lot of
trucks.
trucks.
Yeah, and you see a lot of the Dodges, and it's literally the price of them. Like, the Fords and Chevys are great, they're just so much more.
Yeah.
You know, when you're buying 3 or 4 of them, you know, it's an extra $60,000-$70,000 just.
Just
Just
for
to
the
have
price
that,
difference.
yeah. You know, cause we can buy the Dodge Ram, brand new, outfitted completely, you know, with decals, radios, this, that. And it'll still be under the base price for a Chevy or Ford. Yeah. And I like the Fords, but there's,
Yeah.
you know, more strain on you guys.
So we need on this one, Jackie?
I got a question on the equipment. It's zero. You don't really need anything.
We do, but we come up with it. A lot of times on equipment, we use commissary. Because that's something that we can use now. So if we have you know, this or that go down, instead of bugging you guys, and just after this type of thing.
The reason I asked is I could make that phone call. They don't have that ground. Penetrating radar anymore. I didn't know. There's something you're not gonna use a bunch anyway, though.
It would be awesome to have, but I feel the price tag on that and this
I
and
just looked
that.
them up, they're 6,500.
That's cheaper than
Oh,
I
that's not
thought.
bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're, I don't want to speak, but they were needing the ground penetrating radar.
Oh.
we were looking for an individual that's possibly hiding underground,
Oh,
so. this morning, that's where I was
The
at.
person is underground?
Yeah, yeah, he's probably been there a while,
Oh.
so, but yeah,
Mean brief.
no, no.
I doubt. That's fair to fear.
Like you see me twitching this and that, I'm pretty sure I got ticks on my leg. But yeah, I mean, stuff like that. If the, how about I put it this way, if the Department of County was ever financially stable, it would be good investments. Are you gonna use it that much?
Mm.
No, but it's kind of one of those things that's
It's nice
really
to
nice
have,
to have.
yeah.
when
You
it's
need
there.
it.
Yeah,
And, stuff like that, you can outsource.
that's
You have
what I
other
was thinking,
counties
yeah.
like. you
Is
know,
that what you did? Is that how you found the person or?
No, we haven't found them yet. We're still looking.
Is that better than adopt like a dog or you hear people bringing in dogs?
Well, the cadaver dogs are good and we've used them a bunch out of Louisville. We actually used them on this case. But we didn't have anything. Stuff like that, it just shows you everything underneath. So like, you know,
Anything's been disturbed.
Kind of depth is that good?
long way.
Yeah.
It
Really?
depends what you wanna spend, but
Oh.
yeah, there's a lot of times like they do caves. That's like, that's how they'll map them.
Oh.
Is they'll get them with that, so.
So how much is one of them?
65.
1,000?
Under.
65.
I was thinking 65,000.
Me too.
No, but 65.
I guess you just put it on your equipment like I did it.
Need to have a couple of yards there.
Go back.
So this is what.
And that could always be something too, like if
That's kind of hard.
one county agency has it, like the health department could use something, highway department. I'm sure there's multiple avenues for it.
The one I looked at is the one that, Bloomington had. So it's nice.
Scan, I guess shows you what's under the ground. Like,
It does, it's basically an x-ray of the ground, what's below it, like if you had somebody that maybe was wanting to hide something and dug it a couple years ago and put it down there, it'll show the contour that the ground's been disturbed and you can just mark it and come back and dig that area out.
That's cool.
See what happens. Like I said, they use it a lot. Dams and, your agricultural
They
people.
cut it out of river,
Use a lot
You
of
still
it.
got a river.
Yeah.
Big river.
Very careful.
I know, yeah. Yeah, there's,
Got it, can live and work, okay.
a lot of people have, but what we found out is there's a hefty price tag. For them people to come down and.
Yeah,
run it
actually,
through.
If we were to keep moving, that'd
Let's get it done.
I guess that's.
All right, thanks a lot.
Keep working on
I
it.
guess here we got one more.
We'll see what else.
Is there another page here?
He's got a,
When
he's
you
got
go
a
back, we
highway
call
here.
on Shirley Thompson at Soul on
He's
Water.
got a,
Is it in this?
Y'all heard of it?
he's got a casino highway, doesn't he? That's it. That's speaking my name.
That was the full, that was the. That was the, but.
No, that was his transportation.
4924.
Yeah.
What is it?
49.
4924.
That's his transportation. He did that.
Yeah, which one you looking for?
Doesn't he have, does he not have a one from the casino? No,
No,
we
we've got a
don't have
K-9
to.
fund. But, and they put money in that, which needs.
That was 4916, wasn't it?
401. No,
Oh.
4012.
Okay.
Did you budget it?
Well, we put 2,000, you put 2,000 in there right now. How much did I say you had in there?
What was it?
You never seen it?
We put a few in there.
No, it's been, something's been put in there. Maybe you've been spending.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah. There might be like, no less than 2,000.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly now.
Training, investigation, drug dog.
I think I see
Actually.
K9 supplies and K9 other services.
Might be 2060.
Is it 4012?
It's something like.
Somewhere around here.
4912,
Yeah.
4012. Is it
49,
4912?
4912.
Oh, I see 4012.
I see 49, 12, 4012.
Oh, I'm looking at 49.
Yeah, that's.
K9. Yeah.
Who's y'all saying? Is it that?
No, it's,
But that kind of needs.
Mel-
Yeah.
I call Melody Val.
yeah, I always do too, screw the name.
Great call.
County missed in that one. Wow. That's one to use for the jail maintenance.
Here.
I don't know which one.
That's,
Yeah.
or is that his? That's.
Yeah, you got 4912.
Actually, he is, but
Yeah.
leave for the family.
Yeah,
I think
that's that
that's-
drug forfeiture one.
That's not us.
Yeah, that's not them.
I know, it's just thrown in there for some reason.
Yeah. I think it actually was prosecutors at one
Yeah.
time.
We good on that?
Hmm.
Pretty easy one to do.
Yeah, because his enforcement supply needs to stay on his 1156 for the firearms as for sure.
Oh, yeah, yeah, cause that's something else we talked about up there.
Is that most?
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question, if I might.
Well, that's something I was gonna actually.
49, or the K-9 fund does not fund.
Well, she was put the.
Well, we get donations and stuff, and that's where I put it.
Okay, so you know if there's not money there, you don't write, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay,
Well, the
She just
tractor
does it
supply
in
supplies
2000.
dog food and stuff.
so she budgeted 4,000.
Well, that's just because we did
I
what
turned
we did last year.
But if you don't have it, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all that's all I was interested in.
I probably.
That was just.
I thought so, but-
Additional, what that was.
Do it now.
Yeah, right now.
I would, yeah.
So they brought up the firearm count, of course. Money doesn't go in there anymore with the permits. The pistols that we currently carry, I'm thinking about trying to upgrade them. Because them pistols, correct me if I'm wrong, Sean, 2007. Well, we got them. 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
So it's probably time either trade them in, do something with them and buy some more. Thank goodness we don't use them much, but,
One of the things it's nice to have.
yeah,
Yeah, you want something not,
they've been sitting in holsters or this or that for a long time and parts, you know.
So surprising that like EMS had a 4-year inspection on the stretchers, but.
And the-
oh,
And it doesn't on, yeah.
oh,
there's-
wow.
Yeah, we looked and. you're
That's
good, but-
interesting, yeah, wow.
I know that the last couple of years during qualifying. We've usually ran into an issue, which is great, because that's why we do the qualifying, we'll send them off, you know, bids, this and that, but, that was something I was gonna ask you guys,
10,000.
do we wanna do this, or we wanna hold off?
What are you thinking? How much?
Yeah.
I think, rough, under 8, I can get all new pistols and,
There's two.
holsters and
I mean, do you have, I mean,
13 of us.
13.
That's it.
It's usually when you buy one, then you start getting deal on them, yeah.
And it's fine.
When you do the opening, you have a sale, don't you?
Okay.
We can do one or two things, we can sell them.
Where are we putting it?
We can
So-
trade in. Or we can sell them to auction.
Is that 8,000?
Got
That's
1,000 and it's fire.
That's not even counting the trade in or
Okay.
selling. what we
Right.
do for the gun.
Just fun.
Yeah, he
It's
said,
outright
Firearm.
yeah,
So-
firearms doesn't
Like
fund,
my firearm,
but
I carry,
Yeah.
I've
it,
carried that.
it's
over
just like the other one.
What about
I would
11,700?
assume,
Could it go
hey,
into
what's
the
it
lit
worth?
one?
$500.
With the enforcement
There's a check,
supplies?
track it back, buy mine and keep it.
You think a lot of them would?
I would almost say.
Well, they've got-
Yes, everybody would buy theirs.
They had 12,000 on June 6th, so I mean, they can spend the firearms out, you gotta spend it out, and then
Right.
what's not there.
But eventually, that's one of them that we talked about, remember last year, you know, there's some money in there now, but eventually that's gonna be a fund after me. Just because there's not funds coming in that you guys are eventually gonna have to pick up. the
So in
tab,
June.
Unless you spend it now on new firearms.
that's
Unless I
what you
spend
should
it
do.
now, that's why
Yeah.
I was gonna get with you guys on what you want me to
He
do.
said June.
It's got 15,000 appropriated, that's more than the cash balance, so they can spend the balance out of it.
Other than that, we'd have to buy a little bit of ammo this year. And that'll get us through me, and then whatever's in there, you know, once that's gone, then that's gonna be a hit that you guys are gonna have to take.
Let's see, it'll be 20 years from now again.
Yeah.
Well, you go ahead and do it now, then they won't have to.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be done sooner or later, cause like I said, I knew it was 2007, 2008. Cause I remember when we got them, we showed up qualified, and hey, here's your gun. All right. So, they've been great guns, and that's probably what we'll stick with is Glock.
What is it?
What model?
Yeah, nine, four,
We got 40s.
40s, block 22.
We had a couple of little backups and 27s.
Okay.
So I don't know if we'll do the backups again. Price is right, sure, but, yeah, probably the main fire.
I think I also got the hook.
I think so. Yeah, they're a small.
Do you know the guy you deal with, the Glock?
I got his
Spencer County?
information over there.
You like from Spencer County?
Think so.
Christie's on a little bit.
Okay. Throw you under the bus,
Yeah,
yeah?
good,
Okay.
good.
Hey, if it'll stay for one,
I got a nice hat out there.
hey, there's good. Yeah, the rest of it's all good. Ammo's good. We got just a little bit we need to buy. ARs are fine. They've been maintained, shotguns. They're all good, so sidearms only thing questioned.
If you're full of staff, don't need anybody else.
Fully staffed, doesn't look like we're gonna be, seems like everybody's continuing cool. We got one that we got sent to the academy, which he's scheduled to go early spring. Or possibly before the end of the year, but I think it's gonna be after, probably February. And then once he gets back, you guys should be solid. I don't foresee any mass shift. Which way? Never know, but.
Well, yeah.
You know, people's not looking elsewhere like I know they were out of entertaining, but that's out, so,
Yeah.
yeah. Which I think everybody else is. The last I heard, I think everybody else is still short. I think Perry's fighting it now.
Yeah.
Bad. Awesome.
Two.
Yeah.
You know, the good word, their sheriff, did he
He
resign?
just resigned, yeah, the first,
Wow,
the first walk.
yeah.
Who?
Very good.
Malone,
Very good.
Malone.
Down low.
Why?
I would almost say yes, but you're not gonna get a good answer from anybody on why he's resigned a year early.
Yeah.
Some saying it's political, some saying he's a Democrat and everybody else is a Republican and they're making it rough on him.
Oh.
But you just gotta suck that up.
Well, Chief had a stroke.
Yes, he
He's one
did.
of Julia's,
Yeah.
oh, he got a stroke. Oh, I didn't know that.
He got, if you don't remember, we helped cover Perry County during COVID for about 4 or 5 months. Because he got COVID real bad and they near killed him.
Oh.
So we was having guys, we was covering the north part and then, or helping cover. And then Tell City was covering more of a central area to say.
Just wanted to get rid of the stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that there's any of
You
that. Not the same as you guys.
Calling y'all the time,
Uh,
growling at you, out of town.
yeah, Chad. Every vacation. I get
Is that
it.
right? You need
I
to
get
start-
every call from Chad.
You need to start texting me. You're on vacation.
I need you to do this, well, right now I'm in San Antonio, Texas. Did not know that. It'll be a little bit of a drive, but I'll go check it out.
All worked out.
It is.
It's all good. State police fault, not yours.
Try.
Thanks for what you did.
We get that right.
Wait a minute, it might be Bill's fault,
Oh, wait a minute.
because I don't have William's number and I called him to get his number. I was gonna call him and he didn't answer.
Bill knew I was on vacation, and was like, here you go.
Hey, I don't take my cell phone with me.
It's all good, I'll still pick up.
Thank you.
Sure. Hey, there's you guys.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Hey.
very much.
You guys are sunny. Would any of you anything that? I don't have to find a penny somewhere?
Yeah.
Not yet, okay.
Girl,
It's not over yet. I'll come back at about 4 and check.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and get some prices on the firearms, just so you guys are aware. I'll literally present it to you guys say yea or nay, either safe, understood, it doesn't matter to me.
Who did you tell me to call? Stormwater, but I think the Bella would call her too, so you might wanna call Jim and tell him to come in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Soil and water next.
Yeah.
It's your first. Are you ready?
Or Jim,
No, sir.
he's got several.
We gotta keep it moving.
Oh,
Yeah.
Keep on
We don't
flourishing.
keep anymore.
looking.
We haven't started really getting to the big stuff yet, you know, and
Yeah.
I ain't nothing.
It's payoff cycle for them. A lot of these funds are zero, so we need to take those out.
Clerk. Biggest one, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else on these.
Lindsay gets paid out at 9139 fund, or 9157, which will be nine.
Christian evidently is not coming in.
She doesn't need to come in, she said, okay, she said if you all need something, just get out of her, okay? She said she didn't need nothing. Christian. I thought she was here earlier, but I don't.
She was,
Let's see what-
she had to take somebody to the airport. She's got her recorder's perpetuation fund too. She pays her deputy out of the recorder's perpetuation fund. And then she pays for her computer stuff.
No, you wanted to take it out of the county general? The chief deputy one?
Is it in county general too?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is.
She just put it both places, I think, cause she didn't know where.
I would like to take it out. That'll ensure raises.
Not coming, Jim. Yeah.
I mean, let me double check and make sure it's fundable in the perpetuation fund.
Recorder.
Yeah, it's fundable, but we may have to put it back in county general next year. So do we want to do that?
Yeah.
Do we want to do that?
You can just leave it in county gen if that's the case, and then you don't have to. I mean, she's getting paid out of there, we'll have to change it from the. Perpetuation back to county gen for next year, but yeah. She's saying after next year, we'll have to, you'll have to put it back in county gen. We may as well.
Would it save us to leave it in there again?
Well, it can, but is it gonna make your life tougher next year putting it back? Cause she won't have enough to fund
Another year.
another year. Now, she brings in, hang on a second. She brings in roughly $26,000 a year, so you could split it.
Yeah.
And run consistently half and half. I'm sorry,
We love those half and halves.
I'm sorry.
We just love those.
I'm working on your raises here.
Well, so
Try to get you that
do
32%.
half and half in county gen and half in the perpetuation. Go ahead and make it happen for next year and get it over with.
When they decide what that is, what do you think? Cause I mean, I think she could fund one out of there.
If it's less taxes we gotta raise, I say do it.
What's it gonna be?
So if we do half and half, then where would we leave the
I think I'd probably just leave it in county general.
Okay.
So just forget that raise then.
No, I'll find $20,000 somewhere else.
Well, 30 to 20.
I'll find 20,000 somewhere else.
So what about the OASI and all that?
It can come out, I mean,
It didn't come out of perpetuation or
I would,
put
that,
it all
that's
back? in
make-
the
yeah.
If you don't county ten,
yeah.
so we made all of them county.
That's over the borders, instead of just growing perpetuation fund.
What we could do is take all of her supplies out of the perpetuation fund, except her dues and her bond, those can't come out.
Perpetuation.
We could put that office supplies, that $1,000 and that maintenance, $500 over in the perpetuation fund.
I'd be better than just growing it. Yeah. Unless,
And then
unless
she's
there's something
moving.
come up we can spend it for.
Should be 25,000.
Only preservation of her
That's
records.
stuff that she has to pay for, her, the rate.
Better move some of it over there, probably.
She gotta have.
Scanning software or something like that in the future.
I think that's what that's what that $25,000 is.
Yeah, that's for her Laredo system.
So she's not included in this next song.
Yeah.
Warranty.
So what else did you move?
We're gonna move, the miscellaneous office supplies. And the maintenance.
It's in her thousand, so we're gonna move it to perpetuation.
And move those into the, and we can do it without advertising because it was there.
Maintenance. Where's that line?
I actually magically spilled coffee all over it and sopped it up with a paper towel.
1,800 to move it.
Yeah.
I was like, perfect for the meeting. Homer special. $5.
And all the colors.
I yellow.
I got it.
They're so comfortable.
I just found it yesterday. I was like,
Yeah.
it's a season to pull a sweater. Sad. We're the big ones.
Take her longer to walk over.
You all go there for nothing, we're good.
What?
50-year-old male.
I can't hear
We're
anything.
good.
So we're good,
We're good.
we're good. You're
But it
good.
looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
Ain't you didn't ask for that.
I'm trying to just like spend county money. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would love it if I could use my back door again.
What's wrong with your back door?
It doesn't, I can't use the key anymore. The key is, it's kind of weird because the door is kind of split and I've sent in several orders and the door hasn't been fixed. And now I just use the front door because I can't use the key in the back doors. And the door, even though the key is bent, it goes in the front door just
So
fine.
Tom needs to come over there.
But
The maintenance.
I do think we need to deal with the back door, just because
We
it,
got-
Yeah, you need
it takes effort, a little bit of care.
a doorknob or something, maybe not or something.
Well, the door is, split.
Oh.
It's been temporarily screwed back together.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Actually, I think it was just like last year's.
Wow.
And another thing I did wanna mention, which I know this is not really the spot, and it's gonna be weird, but, when my kid died, there was a possibility of me taking time. And I just came back to work, and I just worked and worked and worked and worked and just did all the things, and I'm wondering if I'm still allowed to take time. And you can say no, and that's fine. You can say, take paid time, take unpaid time, take no paid time at all.
That has to go to the commissioners for the FMLA, but
Okay. But that is something that I think about every day. I wrote it on a hand, so it's good.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, go to a meeting. I'm like, after work, no.
can you stop and get the pay information from Tristan?
Is that a real thing? I mean, I know it's been almost 3 years, but like, what am I doing? So, I would just like go see my mom or something. So I don't know if that's something, I thought it was a council
No.
thing. It's,
Sorry for your.
well,
She have to make a
She,
form for a door. Shit.
I just text Tom and told him to go look at it tomorrow.
He's running into when can I? Oh, the seeds are coming, can't do it. Oh, the meeting's coming, can't do it. Oh, newsletter gotta go out, can't do it. Oh, gotta do this, can't do it. It's like. I feel that.
Thank you.
See ya.
You too, bye.
That's my mom.
The bill is though.
So.
Yeah. Is.
I got the answer for the prosecutor that I sent on to Wendy, where he was saying
You have
that
to fill out those papers.
they're supposed to move it. They sent it to Wendy.
3 years ago,
It's been long.
her daughter.
Oh, transfer.
Pretrial diversion fee should be held in a separate user fee fund in the 2,500 fund series. It should be maintained separately and not transferred or commingled with any other user fund. So. And I sent it to Wendy, so she would have that.
I've said it, but I'm getting. saying
Well, now
much more
you've got
from
it in writing.
the prosecutor, So.
Jim on his way,
I was supposed to text
let
him.
me look at some of these others,
He's on the list.
surveyor,
315.
Probation
will
clerk,
surveyor be here?
surveyor's not gonna be here now.
That's what I said, these ones there you got listed,
Okay.
they're probably not gonna be, well, she'll be there.
Dawn is here.
Corner probably gonna be,
Is he gonna look at the surveyor, cause he ain't here?
yeah. The other one's not gonna be here.
Well, maybe it's right, it costs him, she costs everybody. Yeah. Recorders.
Nothing real.
I don't see anything jumping out.
Small phone call.
And
It flies in his bond.
Is Brown. Works in the surveyor's office. Is she in your department or who's she department? Is in your department? Okay. I don't know which one she actually was.
Said surveyor also?
Oh, I
Or
thought
is
that's
that
what we
what- that's
just
what we
did.
yeah, we just did.
What was that?
Corner, corner, VA, CASA, and we got. Order, did reports, county.
Is Allison coming?
I guess not, she's not here, so, no.
Coroner's wanting a new vehicle.
Yeah, right. She's been looking for her. She's been wanting for
What's the bottom line,
We
35,000?
don't- we don't have a time signed up for it,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, okay.
Jim's coming, by that evening.
See, there's our money.
Right here,
Yeah. In fact, that's that. money.
Where's it at?
It'll be inside.
I guess there's.
What's up?
I'll vote for taking it out, we don't have to furnish one anyway.
It's the very bottom.
Oh, mine's got off.
We ain't got to do 13.
Oh, there's.
Yeah. We're taking it out on
What are you taking?
the new vehicle out.
I thought they were gonna work something out with the sheriff's department.
They can't do that.
They can't.
They can't, it's not legal.
Are we coming out of court?
Yeah.
Now, if he would upgrade one of them pickup trucks, we could
Swap it around.
we could swap it. He just can't buy her. He can't go out and buy her a car, that's what he's gonna do.
See, they got.
But I bet-
Salisbury.
I think he more meant like, I'll look for you one
Right.
and get a deal. It wasn't that he was.
That's what I
actually-
thought he meant too.
Yeah, he wasn't buying it. He was
No, it was, he was looking to see if he could do it through the commissary, but he
just-
can't,
Oh,
but he can't.
no.
You know where he gets that money.
I bet he
That's-
still get one of his.
35,000.
One thing that, I mean,
I'll tell you one thing, there was a guy that had a motorcycle wreck down by us back in the summer. And they didn't find him for a couple days, so I would have hated to have to transport that body in my vehicle.
So that's the one I was telling you about.
they need a separate, I do think they need a separate
Yeah,
you know, like a back of a pickup truck with a camper. you know.
yeah.
That was the,
Well, maybe she can
Well,
find you.
I mean, yeah, I noticed that. I
But
bet that
I-
Bill
I-
Schmidt, he shared like up in New Salisbury, he has some pretty nice looking trucks. Of course, they probably all got 150 or 200,000 miles,
But she doesn't.
but
need
they're
it to,
15,000, you
Right,
know, they're like
right.
15, 18,000.
Yeah,
Why are we look, why do you?
Yeah, I
Well, she's putting them out there and tell her that's what she did to buy a car.
Put 15,000 down.
that's all we need.
well, that's a brand new truck.
I know, but I mean, that's what I'm saying.
But I still think those transit vans,
Yeah, that,
With the divider in.
and just put the divider on it, you know.
She's got a van,
cheaper, huh?
She's got a
What
van
would that
now.
do if we?
Yeah.
What would that do if we cut it from 35 to 15? You find something for 50.
Well, you're gonna need,
Outfit.
$4,000 camper or something to go on it. What was that,
5,000.
what was that topper she wanted?
4 or 5,000 up at, John Jones. So I don't remember exactly, but it was 4 or 5,000.
Might as well put that in there too, if you're gonna do it. I wouldn't do it since we don't have to furnish it one. George, you know, if you're gonna be a corner, you're gonna deal with dead people. I mean, you're gonna get into bad situations, you know?
That is kind of their clientele, isn't it?
I mean, really. I mean, don't go for it if you don't wanna do it.
I get it.
I think I'd rather be a chef. They got a little better smell. than
Yeah.
apartment.
There's probably something for 15.
You guys got big hearts. You need to get over it.
So let's,
Yeah.
let's do some figuring then, that's all we got.
Zero.
I don't know. We can buy the sheriff 2 new vehicles. We can buy her a used truck. Opinion.
I hate to, like you said, I mean,
I didn't see
We
the
got
guy, but I know a guy
we
that
got
just carried
spoiled
him
with-
out. and
Well, I
he
know
crashed.
people-
Steve Brown had his own vehicle.
No, you had that one.
Huh?
It's that same van.
No,
He had that van, but he had
He was
access.
confused about that, so, I mean,
Uh,
he ran a funeral home too,
I
so.
know.
Well, and so
Maybe
did,
that's why the difference.
so did they all, he was.
Well, he was just a regular.
Same van.
Dale was the same van.
Same van.
We bought that van when Bolton was in there.
How much is the used?
So we furnished, that's our van,
Yep.
Yes,
and is it, what's it look like? Is it,
well, we,
Well, he just put a new set of tires on it, so
Let her
Brown
mark.
did, so I
Maybe she could
don't
just-
think it's a bad vehicle.
Let her mark.
I don't know.
I mean, it's one of those.
She didn't get stuck, there was 2 cars in front of her, she got.
Just like a fire service or like that, they can put one of those
Yeah.
plexiglass.
That's why I think they could put a divider in that if that's what you really want to do.
well, watch this. Where's it? The
Very bottom of the page.
auto maintenance, $1,500. What's it gonna cost to do that?
What, to put a divider in there?
It's, I mean, it depends on if you're gonna have a fabricator do it, or if you're just gonna go buy plexiglass and have Donnie Leonard do it, or, you know, whatever. I know those cages for police cars, I mean, they run up there about that. Cause you gotta have something metal to
Frame it too.
frame it in, you know.
Modify it.
2,500 bucks. I really-
Is this part of it? Use it.
The safety part's already over when you did, buddy.
Yeah, but you don't want them flying up on you. Get back here.
You know, they do come back alive every now and then.
Yeah, that guy not too long ago, they was getting ready to harvest these Oreos.
Yeah.
They come back.
Like water. What are we doing with it?
I don't know.
'Cause I've scratched it out.
Well, I scratched it too, but then I scratched that out, but.
Put some money in the maintenance if you wanna let her get a divider for that van. When it falls apart, if you wanna buy another one. Then I would do it, but I mean. I was a little disappointed in this corner, if you want to know the truth about it.
Well, I think we were spoiled by the last one.
You're gonna spend hundreds of thousands, you're gonna spend a lot of money on autopsies. Just about everybody goes through there is gonna have an autopsy, you're gonna spend all your money there. But that's not always needed.
Is this something we do upon request from the family, they send them the shoot,
This is being requested by her because she don't wanna make decisions.
the autopsy?
Yeah, and that's a ton of money.
Usually the only time that it was if it's a, you know, a child or an unexplained,
If they,
Or
if
unless the
they, if
family.
they die at home, they have to get one,
you
right?
know,
If you die at home,
not so much at home
I don't
because,
think so.
yeah, I mean.
It's
you could
only
be
for
on
some
hospital,
question.
die At home,
There's a question in what, how,
yeah,
or something, but
but,
you know, if you're 90 years old and you fall over, you don't need a autopsy. Come on, I said, right, come on here. You guys, use your common sense, buddy. I'm not a doctor, but.
we was doing training with K9.
Yeah.
And,
I know you know you.
I got no heart. He
I
said,
know if you do.
I've done this 18 years and I listen to these stories over and over and over.
he said on dispatch and it said 90-year-old man difficult to breathe and lethargic. And those guys with K9 with me says, the fact that he's breathing and he's 90, of course he's lethargic. He said, your dispatch said that? I think Bill's just joking. She didn't really.
Okay, we need to know.
Worry. I don't want to see.
I don't know.
Okay, I was just making sure you were joking about that, cause I was like, no.
Hello, everybody.
number.
What we gonna do?
Yeah.
You wanna do something for a divider?
Yeah.
I think we need to do something.
2,500 more? Put 2,500 in there.
And auto maintenance.
And auto
So is it
maintenance,
gonna
we're
go
gonna
with
make
that?
Go raise it to 4,000.
And you're taking the new vehicle out?
Yes.
Just see the vet right there in front of it.
Probate.
I see nothing.
You know, no.
Don't worry about it.
I know nothing about nothing.
Okay.
I got my own issues, I don't deal with that. I mean, really, like everybody do their thing.
51,000.
He has to have a few bucks.
I don't know what to do now. Yeah, I
No,
went to
no,
the
what was the
postmaster,
cash operating?
apparently the town works.
No, we're not gonna leave it there, we're putting cash operating. That allows for, if she comes in for that. new call.
She's going to. She's going to.
All right, what's in it?
Where do you wanna start? County general fund, no changes from last year,
Yeah.
probation fees.
No, wait a minute, don't go so fast. A whopping big amount.
I don't understand what that $1 was about, Jim. Was that like a typo?
I think I was told to put $1 in there to keep that open for Lindsay. For purposes of longevity, cause I can't
Okay,
pay
but she was like,
longevity.
should we put $1 there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm putting that $1 there. He has it there.
Yeah, but we
can't-
don't want it, we don't need it.
Get rid of it.
But I can't pay longevity out of, you're the one who told me to keep it in there last year.
No, I would have never told you to keep a line open. Uh-uh.
I thought you did. Well, I have it there because we can't pay her longevity out of the grant that I pay her.
And that may be true, but that line can be, is still open. You don't have to put anything into it. It can be transferred or additional into it.
Okay.
But I need a number, please, for the fund we're talking about right now.
It is 1,023.
Well, I thought we were already past that.
35.
275 probation department.
We went ahead. We skipped.
I don't have $1.
You don't have $1 on probation assistant officer? No. It's the fourth line down.
No, it's the 1104.
Alright, well, then you ain't gonna do that.
We didn't take it out after Jackie got it.
Sure.
We need to put it.
Every dollar counts.
Every dollar does count. actually.
We're just putting 0 there since she can't go.
It didn't upload.
Weird.
So
Unless that's one of the ones we got rid of whenever you called us, and we was going through stuff.
It didn't upload and we're in balance.
Maybe it was $1 out.
Never know.
That's probably why we was off $1. While we was adding. At
Yeah, we
first.
were off $1.
That's why.
Jim's fault.
That's when we was off $1.
We found it.
It's $8 about it.
We're
It
bound.
does now that I'm getting
Yeah,
a blank
that's right.
$1. I don't even think I have $1 in my wallet, just put on the table.
Elwood County General.
Wanna go to adult probation user fees, is that wanna go?
Yeah.
That's 2001 Department 000.
Excuse me.
No,
One thing I see is you're missing.
I put 5,000 in this. Lindsay has collected an extra up to now $10,000 for previous fees. We use Trex. Thank you.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, I've tried to go to Floyd County, talk them into it. They won't listen to me. I'm like, you guys are dumb. Just
Exactly.
let people just not spend their money, but we use Trex for the newspaper. And that, we send people 2 letters saying, hey, you owe us money. And then we send them, another letter if they don't respond, saying, we are gonna turn you over to the IRS, you have 30 days. If people come in, we make deals with them, you can just pay us so much a month. You don't have to get hammered out of your taxes. But if they don't show up, IRS takes the money, sends it to us, we've collected 10 grand off of that.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, just this year, that's just now, just up last Friday.
Thank you, very much. Good job, don't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have just personally, probation, doesn't count last
She's
year.
been very dedicated at it.
Yeah, Lindsay's fantastic getting money.
Yeah.
She has we're in as far as collecting money from people to owe fees and pay fees. Lindsay has done, every year it's more and more. She does fantastic at that, so. Okay, but that's the addition. I'm gonna be coming to the meeting tomorrow. I don't even know who it's with tomorrow. It's film on there.
Is it for the door?
Yeah, well, yeah,
We already talked about the panic buttons.
yeah, the door. It's for the door. I wanna create a wall, actually, not just a door. And I've got quotes for that. So,
But Aaron already talked about the panic button.
okay. Yeah, this, I need something, I need a contact for all this, this is not. World can change.
Straight through to go back to gym or anything.
Oh, yeah, and if we get one call about an adult being in the building with a juvenile, we're all gonna have problems. So, we're all gonna have different standards to meet, but right now, we're fine, I'm able to do it, but the old building was a lot better for that, but the new building was not.
All right, I just. It's looking for a lot.
Are we okay with that one, or do we need to discuss anything? I'm just asking for 5,000 adult probation fees miscellaneous.
I will make one statement. Even though Lindsay's doing a great job, this one's gonna struggle funding next year to keep cheap police officers money in here.
Which one is that?
Use your fees.
The adult probation.
Yes.
Yeah, that hasn't increased, but that depends on collections as well.
Yeah.
Was that part
That's
of
where you
Lindsay's
put the extra 5,000, right?
No, that's the, for chief probation is my thing.
Okay, because Lindsay's pay is the agreement.
Yeah. But we can cut the miscellaneous out of there.
It's okay this year.
Yeah,
I'm just saying next year will be, in 27, we'll have trouble funding your portion of this salary out here.
okay.
Just heads up ahead of time.
What's the next one we got, Jim? 4505?
I don't know. I got 2002. I'm looking at administrative fees, where do you wanna go? You go drug testing?
That's all the next on mine, administration fee.
Well, probation administrative fees, 2002. Department 000. And then we just have 5,000 miscellaneous. Yeah, if I'm gonna build a wall, I'm gonna need more than that. But I was gonna hopefully talk to everybody tomorrow about that. I don't think that's something we need to cover now. The next fund, our juvenile probation, 2051, Department 000. I've got nothing coming out of that. The state of Indiana, doesn't like us collecting probation fees from juveniles. They've cut informal adjustment to zero. It used to be $90 an informal adjustment, and now it's zero. They won't let us collect that. And so we do have some juveniles that pay fees. We also don't have a lot of juveniles on probation right now. I think Lindsay has like 9 or 10. So that's zero. The next one is juvenile administrative fees, 2052, Department 000. Same issue there. I have that zero.
What was that last one you just said?
Administrative fees for juvenile, 2052, Department 000. And it's zeroed out. And then we go to drug testing.
I'm just saying, 2002 is probation administrative fees, right?
I'm going to 2052 juvenile.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We've already done the,
I thought we had,
yeah, it's okay.
I know in the same order here.
So on juvenile administrative fees, the 2052, that's just zeroed out.
Okay, I don't have it in here.
2505.
That's probation drug testing.
Do they reimburse you for that? Or is that just,
So no, that probation drug testing, oh, you mean the clients? Yes.
yes,
The clients pay into that, and then we pay the drug testing company.
Okay.
And, that's if people are clean on their drug test, we gain money. If they're negative on their drug test, we end up losing money because a lot of those people don't end up paying. They end up having other issues, and then a lot of times they don't pay depending on what their controlled substance is of choice. So if they just go in first. Yeah, they go to jail, they'd rather use their money on other things, and then they're not gonna pay me for the drug test, so. Yes. So that's 6,000, we've pretty much kept that the same. There should not be an existing home monitoring account. A 2506 should not exist. We closed that out years ago. 4 years ago.
You know, drug test, you can't claim that like you do fees. They're like.
We do,
You do.
when we do
like-
collections. When we do collections and we send to the Trex IRS, that goes into their fees. It becomes one lump sum. So if someone owes $200 probation fees and $100 for drug testing fees, we just say you owe $300, yeah. So eventually, maybe or maybe it's not collectible. If you have someone on disability who doesn't pay taxes, then we're gonna see it, so.
What did you say about home monitoring? What was that?
Home monitoring should not exist. We closed
Yeah.
that whole fund out.
Next phase.
Did you have your 9157 fund?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll take that and make copies of it. Because if it's not mine, it's probably not.
this how many do I need? 9157? We go to drug free community if you want.
Good.
Fund, hell, I don't know, Sean. 1148 is drug free community. That's the money, that, gets collected, for anybody that's a drug or alcohol offense. Chase adds those fees in. Those get paid through the clerk's office and then comes into our account. And we use those to give grants to local police local police departments, things that are gonna help, enforce drug or alcohol or help with counseling or therapy, things like that in the community. That fund, it's very unique because I submit my grant to you and yours is January through January. And the state's is not, the state's is like April through April and March through March, whatever it is, so. That fund depletes and it doesn't come back very fast, it's very slow trickling, so. Every year it gets less and less. And that's all just money that offender paid, and that comes back to the parent community, so. And Colleen's the president. Haley's the coordinator, I'm the secretary slash. I still do.
But it said boys and girls, you want this all, I think I've told you.
One of them was kind of right on the
I'll
outside.
say,
I don't know the next meeting, I've been so busy during that thing on me. I'm calling another week.
I forget what the other one was.
I'm sure you're right on the top of the line, 916.
We need to do now.
The next one's just your grant.
Yeah, and then we have the grant, the 9157. Originally that was Christopher Novak, who's a probation officer. He's not with us anymore.
That will be done to the 9162 though.
Yeah, it'll be 9162, actually, it won't be 9157 this next year, it'll be 9162. Because there's odd years and even years.
What you said that figure for a second.
550.
This is money Orange County Census and it pays.
Yeah, we get a grant through the state of Indiana, and I work with Orange County with SIC, I don't know what they are, Scissor, I call them, SICR, SISCR. They work, the group formerly known as PAC, kind of like Prince. So the group formerly known as PAC, I work with them. We apply for Department of Corrections grant, probation corrections. We can use that for probation officer assistance, things of that nature. So this is what we pay Lindsay out of, so this actually saves the county money. Lindsay works 40 hours a week. She is also now a certified case manager. So she wears 3 different hats in the office right now. She monitors home monitoring, she has all the juveniles that are doing what they're supposed to do, Lindsay gets. If they're being naughty, then they get to see me. So, that's where we are with that. That saves the county my office manager position. You no longer have to pay that because of that grant, so. So we moved, when Chris was no longer at his position, we moved Lindsay into this position and we let him go. That's what we paid her out of, so.
That's after.
Yes, yeah. That's it for me. Someone told me there's a big stack of money in here, you guys are just giving us $1,000. The bonus, we're not giving.
I couldn't see it. Money.
No.
So we're
It's in that, in Bill's back pocket.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bill.
I've been there a long time, I deserve it.
Yes, sir.
Lucas,
All right.
did you say something to Bill a while ago?
Anything else?
No, appreciate
We're
it.
good?
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you, Jim.
Come back next year. Maybe the money will be here next year. Keep waiting on. See you guys. Good luck.
Thanks, Jim.
You guys get on Lisa or you?
Yeah, I don't have.
What else can we do for you?
We did before, what about the council?
Go to the judge's office and.
36 figures.
Where are we going?
I bet it said 50.
Troy.
You say 50?
Yeah, 50. Are we looking at council?
Where are we going? Council?
Can you do council?
Should be able to do those guys.
Nah,
zeroed out.
Zero it out.
What's AIC? Will?
So maybe talking about that account.
Oh, that's Jay.
We can't cut that out.
No.
He said zero it out.
And I don't know if this is gonna be accurate on the county attorney, they never got back with me to tell me the actual
Are
amount.
we still getting him for under 30,000?
We may have to do an additional at the, after the beginning
Or
of the year.
30?
Oh.
Should introduce him to the commissioners.
Yeah, that's half. Theirs was 65,000.
Yeah.
Well, because it was 25 and then, so we raised it up to 30 because he didn't tell us how much it was gonna be for next year, so.
That's more than something, buddy. They gotta have a lot
Still
of money.
$5,000 more, so I figured
How much?
5.
Why don't we put it in there now?
Can we?
Yeah. We've cut a lot of stuff out.
We're gonna put more money in your council line.
Council attorney.
So
Yeah.
you're just going up to 30 from 25?
We already went to 30. She wants to go to 35.
Oh.
He hit us up last year to
It's
try to
probably
get
gonna be more than that.
traveling time. but we turned it down.
probably right.
He wanted travel time.
Right.
We just pay mileage. So. I don't care where he gets it or not. I mean. A lot of times they're on the phone anyway.
Well, we can put it back down. I'm just saying, I don't know what his hourly rate is, and if that'll be enough or not.
195, I think is what they give us.
195 an hour.
Is that for next year?
Well, they haven't raised it in the past,
Oh, okay.
so.
Well, we can leave it at 30 then.
Leave it at
You've
30.
already got 35 wrote down.
Well, let's leave it at 35.
Okay.
Roy's going over here saying, I don't know about you.
Most of them, like when I've had that firm for 20 some years.
Let's move up.
And if you do something for them, you pay from the time they leave, from the time they get back.
Thing about it.
Like when they go to court and stuff, and they're almost all like that.
They're all, yeah, I mean, just like a plumber, like it's a plumber or an air conditioning guy, they're all the same.
I forgot my appliance man charges me for
That's was that way with motors.
There's none of them that goes for mileage really. I mean, he is because I asked them to give us a special deal and they did, so. And we can hold them to it as long as we want to.
I just like having the guy there where I can see him. I mean, you know, the meeting, you know, is gonna be pretty swift and short. That ain't so bad, but you never know what you're gonna get into. So therefore, as a council member, I like to stay out of.
I like having them there. Most time they don't give you an answer anyway. They gotta go research. it.
Oh, yeah.
Fact, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's
And you just as well, because the ones that pop off the answer usually are off the seat of their pants, and they right anyway, so.
Yeah. That's
There's some more behind the council.
you gotta make a decision right then.
I haven't heard a final on this council attorney.
Yeah.
35
35.
for raising 5.
I thought we gave up 13. Pretty sure we gave you all 30% raises.
I bet you did. It don't look.
We were
I don't
thinking,
think so.
man, if we're gonna get an
You guys
accident.
did.
That's what you-
It's an accident.
We're not gonna tell him.
Yeah, don't tell him.
We're just gonna have it there if we need
So
it.
1217, Jackie, has the 3,000 in it. That's the training fund.
You're right.
Told you. You would not say that if it wasn't said.
Think an awful lot of us.
Now maybe you need to check the commissioners to see if they got it. And then rainy day, Jackie, that's the one we didn't put nothing in.
Right. That was intentional.
Yeah, but and then the,
It's from 1217.
1217. That's that county elected officials training.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I'm looking for it in my,
This one's
for
3,000. Not going up.
Is that?
Like, some of it can be used from there, but we also need to put fund 1,000. Well, let's get this funding.
okay, I caught up 1217.
You do?
Yeah.
So 4916. Whenever you was on the phone with me, we put that $25,000 in there for repair and maintenance.
Hang on a second.
Say 49.
16.
That's Riverview.
Yes, Orange County River.
Orange County River.
Yeah. Why did we put that in there? We didn't have anything in there, and then you suggested we put $25,000 in there at least.
And let them decide whether they wanted it or not.
Yeah.
That's the one, if I remember this right,
Yeah,
that's the
that way-
one they left last year. So we put it in and give you the opportunity to leave it or to let it go. An additional, if they need out of Riverboat, which Orange County Riverboat.
So if you want something to fall back on, be short of repair and maintenance, I guess.
Commissioners got to approve that.
Hey, I brought Brian with me, okay, he's my deputy.
I don't know who's responsible for the fund.
Okay, you know, we'll, come on up here and get started, Brian Mitchell.
But you have to appropriate it.
Well, I'm right here paying paper. Say, I'm done, okay?
Your campaign sign.
Yeah. Not gonna happen this year. Because I did not have my budget with me, so that's not one what I wrote.
Yeah, I'm caught up with you.
I've been on the inside, I'm busy. I feel like I'm.
We want to leave
Are
that.
we leaving the 25?
Are you leaving the 25 in there? That's what you left last year.
Let's do that.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Just leave 25 in.
What's that fund number? And I'll tell you what.
No, the rest of it's probably on zeros. Rainy day zero, so. I think the rest of them are all zeros.
There's 373,000 in there, so. 20.
301.
373,000.
So I'm right, but.
I thought we showed.
Oh, you're right here.
And the other one we talked about, contingency has 559,000.
Which one?
The contingency, the Riverboat contingency fund has 559,000.
Be a good place to plant that slide.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That would be. Like the slide, that what you said, Bill?
Yes.
Yeah.
That everybody will agree with that?
Remember that tomorrow night.
What fund number is that, Jackie?
559.
River
I mean,
contingency.
Riverboat contingency had 559,000 balance in it.
We're welcome. Slide.
Use that. All right. Or slide.
Not when you go.
It wasn't no fun slide.
So you don't make us look through here, let's say, you don't tell us where you're trying to
Yeah, we're.
hide money.
I ain't hiding no money.
It's a-
Okay,
I went to the clerk, she's in front of the surveyor. Or in front of the surveyor.
I'm pretty transparent.
It's your second maroon hat. Well, I got.
Got you.
One red.
Doesn't look like you changed much.
Or
I
red.
usually don't, you know, I don't. I have areas that, yes, I do need, you know, then that's your own decision. I mean, if I don't ask, I don't get.
That's
You
your
know, that's my motto.
So I guess the first one.
Not mine, you just, that should be.
Fund
Exactly.
Yeah. Department one. No. Numero uno.
Go to. Actual 1215.
So we're, nothing in,
Now.
nothing in county general.
That's a good thing. Except for the part-time.
Election.
This
35.
And I did go to the council, on the council, the commissioners, and they did increase the pay for the poll workers. So that's why that's up, you know, more than what it was.
Never mind, go ahead. I'm just sidetracking.
First looks really high, 17.6.
Well, you gotta go back, go to the top and.
We'll figure it out later.
On the alert, it's a $10,000 increase. Look at the top line.
Is that, so that increase there is because you've got 10 polling sites? How many polling sites?
Right, yeah.
How many polling sites you got?
In there 12 polling sites and we, you know, but some of them are combined, but
You know, with all the precincts that we have, some we combine, but I think we have. Top of my head, listen to me, I'm not in this mode.
His food's fine.
You can.
I gotta go call the last office holder to see if she'll.
Yeah,
come or
that's
not.
probably what the increase is, so.
Always breaks it, so we're it's over with, I swear to you.
I know this is out of our department, but the fact is that you're having to have, how many, 12 election sites?
Just go 12.
12 election sites, 12 of all, every one of them, 12 papers.
Yes, yes, yes.
Instead of doing polling places with 4 locations in the county, anybody can go wherever they wanna go.
Now you're talking down my alley, but you know, I've said if you're talking vote centers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's simple, but
Why house all
my
for
decision.
12 people?
Mm.
I know, it's not our decision.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
who makes that decision? But I mean, if you have polling centers, you don't have to have.
So what one you, are you doing?
I don't know where they're, to be honest.
So we're on,
Okay, I'm-
001.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay,
Go ahead.
remember the last election when we had that one down, I think it was in Sulphur, that the girl left and didn't have time to get back by 6. Okay, in that case, what Sean's saying is if she was in New Albany at 6 o'clock, she's not gonna make it back to say, oh,
She'd go,
she's gonna be up down.
Yeah.
But the way I set our machines is our cars reach, you know, where they can go, we just do that automatically, you know, so if one messes up, we don't have a second and stuff, so they're all programmed for all, that we just are not set up to do that, but yes, you're talking voting centers, and yes, my opinion, and my experience would simplify.
wrong place, folks.
I know, I'm just.
Okay, but I don't make the decision, that's it. I can-
See anything, Mark?
No, I think that was good.
Alright, good.
12-15 election, so it's pretty zero.
Pretty much advertises that's goes to an election.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, yeah. And we have so much of that,
same with the part-time election board.
yes.
I mean, everything's gonna be higher, I guess, because
The back page,
Office of Mark.
12-15, got machine.
Yeah, I put that question mark in there, guys.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. And I remember that, I
5,000's what was in there
Yeah,
last
that
time.
has-
So that's getting the new voting machine.
yeah, for $120,000. Which is,
It's
it has,
part-time election board, so you needed 30,000?
might be more. Cause that covers poll workers, both elections, paying the election board staff, all of that, so yeah.
Those should be 2 separate lines.
I think so too.
Those should be 2 separate
Yes.
lines.
Cause it's all.
Because the election board is just like 3 people,
Yeah, we have 3.
1 Democrat, 1 Republican, and the clerk. And the rest of them then are part-time election workers.
Yeah.
They're not the board, they're just they're poll workers.
Yeah, you're right, Jackie.
So it's hard to tell what's what in there.
Yeah, because I know sometimes when I'll turn in a claim, it's always been like that, so I just use that. And then sometimes the money will be, okay, like, say, just an example, okay, I need to pay printing and advertising, just an example, but that line item's not there. The money will be appropriated, but it might be appropriated for one specific thing. So when I turn in an invoice, it's like, we can't pay for that out of that. I'm like, no, that's because you set it up like that, but this is what that is used for. You know,
So Jackie, are you saying that we need to create lines for the?
We don't have that function, right?
I think part-time election workers and,
Yeah.
Election
Yeah,
board?
next
and the
year,
election board.
next year's election, only your son's, but your son's fine.
He's not on there, you know? Maybe we've heard a little bit in there.
okay, what do you do?
He's trying to fix
Part-time
it.
election.
Nobody show up, we're not having an election. I guess it won't cut to you.
Sorry.
Okay,
But the
We could use that for
machines,
power,
well, that's.
travel board, you know, that,
1,000.
that.
Well, I need-
Well, we have machines and
Like,
we.
how would you say that, that you're- last page that, that you had a list of-
The next page.
Yeah. Yeah, 120.
So you could actually pay.
Top line, one.
Okay, like this.
Oh, here you got both machines.
And then I have.
Oh, I see, all
And I
right.
split mine.
Lisa.
Yes, sir.
Focus, Lisa, focus.
Well, I am.
Oh,
asking
well,
you
I'm sorry,
questions
is there a
too.
question about splitting up that account? If we're gonna split it up, then I need to know how much is gonna go into each line.
I will tell you that.
Is that something we'd have to do in a regular meeting, would it, make another line, or no?
No,
No.
they can split it up.
But you can stick with me later if that's okay, and we'll.
I mean, that's what you guys.
If you get new machine, if you order new machines today, they'd be here before the.
Yep, yep,
And then will you need this voting machine maintenance of 10,000,
that's every year, yes,
even with new machine?
yes, because.
Do they have to be recertified or something?
Yes, and see, like this year, ours can't even be recertified because we are, like we've been saying, you know, for years. But now we are past that point that we really need ones. And if you guys want, I've spoke with the commissioners and they're interested in it. I think I gave you the last quote.
Yeah.
That still stands. The commissioners have it. They've looked over it and, you know, signed the contract. But they want, I just hadn't had a chance to get with you yet, to, the ENS vendor that gave me the quote. And because they are our election vendor, we couldn't get no more quotes because they are our vendors. That's who we're locked in with. That's who, you know, was that what the decision was made. But, he's agreed to come down to meet with you guys, explain it, any questions that you have, demonstrate. But he's gave us a rock bottom cost.
Can I ask you a question? So if this was like something that we'll do this, how long does that goes there, that equipment last?
I asked him that question too. He said about 20
Maybe
minutes.
you seen it being bought before, is that?
What?
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
John, I was like,
Yeah, he said 20 years. And they told me the same question.
Okay. But if you
That
have
I asked
four
the question to him, I said,
Yes.
because I said. I'm going
places,
to
you
have
probably
that
still need them to be
Yeah.
or at least eight.
Yeah, but I mean, right now, that amount of
We
people.
hadn't got
They
it
have
in
two.
2017.
They have two at every-
Used in. And they told me that they would.
Well, I guess that's
Sulfur's on.
No, that's Liberty One.
The Band-Aid.
There's just bigger.
So, yeah.
See, and they're in the same place, so why not make this that?
I tell you.
I've been going over, they having trouble, I know Sulfur, they had,
I don't try to be.
So how many
Got turned
machines
away.
is that?
my wife got turned away.
Both
had-
centers or?
Could come back.
That's to replace what we've got now, what we need for each one of the public.
There's down the road.
A machine.
We could have.
We could run an election on it.
That's what we do.
It's 120 for the new machine.
Or she just thought those two parties, is it all like?
Big election too.
Is it
Our machines are getting old.
17?
We
Right,
don't,
you got 17
we don't.
precincts.
Seven precincts, but in
Well,
one, okay?
we've been kicking
And
this can.
let's be honest, we have a couple precincts, and on top of my head, I'm not in.
Two,
Yeah,
right,
I think we can get-
Johnson, is it Johnson, one person?
I know.
So what I would like to do, is we can combine them with, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm down to talk about a vote center, I am.
Have you talked to other people about these machines, or is this 120 a good deal?
That's a good deal,
Yeah.
and we're pretty much
So
so
if
with
you got
the
quotes
S
from
and S.
other people?
With our voting machines, we're with the S and S, that's who we deal with.
But you're not locked into them. You could get another
We've
quote.
already signed it, you know, the quote with them, and they're compatible with our poll books that we have. And I personally, I've worked with them, I'm
I'm
very
just saying,
comfortable with them, 120,
you're
you're
not
not gonna
locked
get no
into
better,
them.
I'm just telling you, you're not. That's rock bottom. For those machines, so I think, those the DS 200s, I think, but he told me, and he will tell you guys, and his name is Will. Will Nesmith, and, Will, as a matter of fact, Bill, he'll be at AIC, and we can have, well,
Very good.
sit down.
My problem is spending I'm okay with spending 120,000, but I'm not sure we could do that without having other bids, I mean.
Can you get
Well, you can get more bids. Jim.
I mean, I could, I guess, if you want me to.
I think you're gonna have one.
Am I gonna get a raise? Am I gonna make one, Orange County, maybe, I mean, seriously, you know, you don't wanna add to my job. I
Let's
don't wanna
remember
be
for
in
sure what the
my
quotes
name.
are, but
Just a question.
But I mean,
it's a large
let's
public purchase.
put the 120,000 in there and she gets two more quotes.
And then she could choose which one she wants to go with, I guess, right?
I
Yeah.
think so. I think for us to spend that much money, we need
I
quotes.
think we need to have them on hand.
And I tell you, I'm going to AIC, and there's gonna be several there,
There you go.
and I'll get with them,
Yeah.
you know, that I can do it, cause I'd like to do it
But
quickly
get us the
again.
quotes, so.
But
we're-
again, this is added on to my job, how much of a raise am I gonna get?
It's part of your
100%.
job, it's part of your job.
We're gonna pay for your motel
If you
room.
want.
Well. my-
New machines.
Not
last
saying,
month.
because I don't wanna argue, yes, you're exactly right, too, but it's not a part of my job. My job is serving my office efficient, if you read the guidelines as the clerks, and I do, you know, but
So
I
we're
will do
supposed
it.
to get the quotes on machines.
You want the
Yes,
commission to
I-
get it?
They could, they're the one that signed contracts.
There you
I
go.
mean, I don't mind to do it, I'm just saying, please don't be mad, I'm just asking.
I tell the commissioner to get you 3 quotes, so whether you
Pretty
got,
good.
this is how
Yeah.
much you got spent.
Hey, if you just mention it down there, them guys will bring quotes to you. Put
They
them
love
And I'm
in.
going,
spend
well, and I
money.
said, I will do that, but
Homework.
I was coming back to,
I'll go with you.
yes, that's
I'll
what I
be
said.
there.
Yes, that's what I said, we'll be down there together, then you'll see firsthand as well, you know.
They are always glad to give you a quote.
And I'm like, I want no more work calls on me.
Oh,
I know, Mark, I don't take it personal. I don't
But you
think
gotta follow statute and there's public purchase laws.
Yeah.
And if it's so much money,
Yeah.
you need to get.
But based on what we've spent on other things. This is nothing, and this is what gets us all here.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but
just-
it's over a certain amount period. You
Yeah.
gotta get straight quote out of the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah,
But yes, it is a
we're
good,
just trying to stay on jail.
yes.
All right, what else we got?
So is that, fund 88.95?
So we're good with everything else on the.
Yeah, I think so.
Except the deputy, right? We
Yeah,
gotta we'll revisit that.
Yes.
Early then salary still lasts.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not cutting her out.
And I know a lot ask for more, but you know, an increase is appreciated, whatever, you know.
Down.
What fund are we in?
Personnel, trying to think.
And
We support it.
Bottom
line,
That's all.
You know, does that,
Oh,
I meant,
2025, I
yeah,
think,
but
or no, Fund 88.
Yeah, I mean,
part-time,
If you back up,
88.99 on here.
it's supposed to be.
so she likes it.
88.95 on the county general.
It's just.
I lost it.
Goes in here.
Let's see.
So I went to the school and got me summer help through the,
4 years.
summer works program, I've had help since June. and
Two years.
Well,
Yeah, that was, I was trying to make it,
$15.
I thought it'd been here too quick.
Great. Okay, I was reaching out to you about these things.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about, if I can do this stuff, I'll do it.
88.99 is hers. She's got 550. 88.99 is hers. 88.95 is the auditors, where the auditor pays.
88.95.
There's an 88.95 and an 88.99.
Yeah.
I don't know which is split.
88.99 is the clerk.
Yeah.
Yes, and then there's the 88.95 which is split between the clerk, the judge and the prosecutor.
Yeah, so we don't have any of them.
You don't pay the cost allocation plan out of
What's that?
4D funds.
I don't know.
I was gonna say, what about individual and,
So you're on that 88.99 now?
Different Lakes office.
88.99 is the clerk.
When did we pay for cost allocation?
Pay our professional services.
Yeah, so that's kind of Jen.
It's, okay, so who turns in claims for 88.95?
Well, sometimes Lisa does, sometimes, Chase does. Cause that's the one that can be used amongst the 3 of them. The judge never turns in anything with 88.95 on it. But
Well, there's nothing.
most of the time it's for Dawson Consultant.
Yeah, we both use them.
There's nothing extra.
But that, I thought,
They are.
but that's an 88.99. $6,000 is the clerk's. 500 a month, that's what you pay for it.
Yes,
I don't know what you've said.
Yeah.
For 88.95.
75.
Used it.
I have used it because the 88.99 was low. So
Yeah.
the 88.99 is what we get so much of, like, now the county's reimbursed so much, I think, what, 60.
No, that doesn't have anything to do with this.
That doesn't have the 88.99.
88.99 is some federal money that we get.
Okay,
It's incentive money.
Okay.
The reimbursement goes back into the county general.
yeah, that's what I was saying, because we're reimbursed for that, but
Not from this, not from what you
Not
spend
from that,
there.
no.
Nothing to do with those other Jackie.
No.
I was gonna say, right?
That's it.
So 88.95 and it goes 11.98 and then.
Let me do it, you know, that is maybe.
88.99.
When that bad money.
You know, oh, I see, you know what I told him, I said, okay, we're the last one, I said, if you go either way.
We're gonna have money.
You know, I told the judge, and he bowed, when I talked to him, and I said,
She's got $5,000 in there.
so it's not the last one. I said, I don't usually have any trouble, you guys, you know, thank God we all have a sense of humor.
I will go with you, get those, to talk those.
That way I'm not, and that's what I meant by that, you know, I mean, it's like, yeah, I want to raise, but I was not being sarcastic, I was being, hey, don't hurt that, I mean, that's a fine time to throw it in.
You got my cell number?
Yes.
You got my cell number?
I do,
Okay,
I do,
just call me.
okay, or no, Bill, I don't, you're a Facebook friend of mine, but I don't think I can.
It's 972-1619.
We did the survey.
We did.
Okay, yeah.
Are you gonna be there all week? We got plan on
I'll be
you.
there, 3 days.
Well, what we're gonna do is, I paid for the week, but we're gonna
Service
pay it. That way we all get, they all get some experience.
We'll be the 4 days, we're just not, we'll stay through. Okay.
That's me, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Council.
You got the order there.
Yeah.
All right.
Matter of fact, I can get them to take us to dinner, Bill.
All right, okay.
They've already been calling me.
We just need the park, so.
Okay, so I need.
Going to the parks,
Yeah.
Well, that'll be the next.
Yeah.
oh, we're on.
We're on VA.
VA?
VA?
Cause he's not coming, right?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but everything else on there is good?
Yeah,
For the pay?
Yep.
You were not, guys, you had me scared for nothing.
Brian Mitchell, are you related to like the Mitchells, you know,
Listen here, look at the
Stu
wood.
and, you know?
David's your dad, right?
Jamie and Terry.
Jamie.
Yeah, I got it.
Can't you tell by looking at him?
I think, well, he said, yeah, I think.
Office used to get this stuff.
No, he,
Sometimes say hello. Well, we just cross those, you know.
Courthouse.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
I thought you kind
Entire courthouse here.
Council.
161.
Courthouse.
I don't remember how it's. Very sad.
I didn't see it.
161.
I heard water bill time.
Maybe it's.
Is it under the commissioners?
I heard.
Probably the commissioners.
Where you going?
The courthouse.
That's under the council.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it is?
Yep. it's
She's
under
a paid
council.
man.
Wait,
She was at Charlie.
yeah,
Speaking of
it's the
paid-
second one back as a council.
I'm jealous sometimes of all day long, 9 times mom and dad, I said, well, look at that little mess.
Listen, all y'all wanna talk, come back in the morning, because we're gonna be
We're
done
done,
today.
we are done.
Okay.
When's that?
Yeah. you do. Second one.
So we're on the VA.
We passed
So
that.
you got 061,
Pasta.
and then the next one.
We're on.
Go 1,000.
160.
Then I got 1217.
Number. All of that.
1,000,
Custodian and then strangers and supplies and building.
What are you looking for?
That's what we already
It's,
done.
it's in the back of the council.
Well, they're looking for back to the council. Okay, got it. I got it.
Look at it.
Look, I got it. I got another council. Okay, there we go.
So.
You put the book upside down.
No, I didn't. You did my book.
During the day. You did my book. We're kind of in the back of the commissioners because I had to discover this tape.
Commissioners?
Yeah, we already went through that. Yeah, we did.
I don't think we looked at that one.
We didn't look at the courthouse.
You skipped over it, you can go back to it.
Okay, so where are we?
Commissioners.
Commissioners. Apparently y'all go to the commissioners, mine.
All right, here we go.
Commissioners,
There no, it's in the council, isn't
There we
it?
go, Commissioners.
Is there actually one by itself? I thought you said, okay.
It's flagged.
Oh, great.
That's what, that's another.
Huge.
huge.
Yeah.
Is it just one person or is that for two? Is there two custodians or? No.
One.
And he's got a sheriff's time.
And what?
Did the last.
Is it? Yeah. He got a
Courthouse, okay, court.
Tahoe. Sheriff's Tahoe.
He's been running that for a long time.
Here's a custodian.
Yeah, I very much do not like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it when somebody else buys a vehicle for one of our employees and expects us to fund it.
Hmm.
That's not right.
Well, in fact, it concerns me more the fact that a level 5 convicted felon's driving around with a vehicle that says sheriff plate on it. Yeah. That's just
So-
about that.
So what are we doing here on this one? Longevity,
Supplies went up 5,000, which probably so,
Building maintenance,
building maintenance went up 10,000.
Have we got all the air conditioning units replaced in this place yet? So.
We should have.
Well, they keep breaking anyway, so.
Well, they're not broken today.
No, they're not. My hands are cold, your coat, my hands are cold.
The other day it was my office, the whole side of the building, down to the back door, it was like 90 degrees, and you come on this side and it was like really cold.
Wow.
She got
Fancy.
Because the unit, well, we had a unit of us.
Push the coat air on that.
Oh, we didn't have
We didn't do that.
See anything to do here besides,
I'd say leave it.
not really, because,
If we got it, they're just gonna come back and ask for it later, right?
or yeah, tell us the reason they can't fix something.
Yeah.
that's why we can't fix it, cause you cut it, well, this way you didn't cut it, so.
Alright. So we're ready to start with that salaries.
Is Jake coming in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Just on her way.
We can start, jump back. Can we do
Let's
that?
start on the, let's, yeah, try to. make a
Yeah, so she's
decision on that,
not gonna come till after 4, right?
No,
She's
she's
on
on
her
her
way.
way now.
She's on her way there.
So,
So she gets.
We are currently, I mean, you guys can pretty much do, I think, what you want with raises. The amount of, the caution I'm gonna make to you is the amount of new money coming in for the general fund, and I'm gonna just talk the general fund, because the others kind of wash themselves out. The amount of new money being under levy here coming in next year is $5,696,000. We are budgeting.
Right.
5,000,008. So we're real good there. We wanna stay real close to new money coming out or coming in, going out. And when we take what we've already removed off. Our county general budget's 5,815,000, so we're real close, because we won't spend it all, and we'll get a little bit of extra revenue. Cause I underestimate revenues. So that's another time we're in a good place where we wanna be. Right off the bat, and
So-
that's because of this lit tax.
So give us the figure of like 3%, see what that would do.
I can't tell you that.
You can't?
So how we wanna do it? I mean, we want, of course, we wanna do that.
Would take some time.
We have to go through every department. What did we do last year, 4%?
Technically ended up with a 1%.
I would,
Little in.
myself, I'm conservative, I say 3%, try to do it year after year, we're trying,
Well, that's what we.
that's what we originally wanted to do. was pay a raise, give a raise every year instead of going years without it. If we do the 3%, we can for sure probably keep that going, you know. If we jump everybody up and then skip a year, then we're gonna be in trouble.
I know different places is staying right around that, I think. Which I got a meeting tonight, Elk Water, and I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna talk about tonight, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be around, but they do it a little different, but it's, I think they're gonna try to do 5. But it'll be split up twice, you do it twice a year. Halfway through the year, you give a performance, not everybody gets it, but the first part, everybody gets. So do like 2.5%, 3%, everybody will get it, and that'll leave you 2.5%, 3%.
I like the year, I like the idea of giving something every year.
Yeah, I do too.
Like we've started. And
I do too.
if you don't overdo it and do 3%, that's
So how
a
long
pretty
it's gonna
nice
take you
rate.
all to-
No, give me just a few minutes here.
The only thing I would say is we just throw the sheriff's department up.
Take care of it.
Strings. I don't think they should get a raise this time. Them a nice raise.
Who's that?
Sheriff's
Sheriff
department.
department.
I think they can ride till the next, that's my opinion.
And
Absolutely.
I think our two, there's no good matrix into all the different departments. I think it would be better simplified if they were, and again, not knowing that auditor has more responsibilities, but I'm saying the chief deputies, clerk, court treasurer, the fact that, again, I'm gonna say it for a third time, that our highway secretary, our janitor, and a few other people all make more than our highest elected official, excluding the sheriff. I think that's why we elected her. I wish somehow we could baseline it.
Say that again, Sean.
That you got the highway secretary, you got the janitor, all making 42 plus, matron, all these support making more, 5,000, 7,000 more than clerk, auditor, assessor, recorder, treasurer. We're probably the highest, what, 38? And you got the janitor making 42, asking for 48. So much more complex. I know it'd be easier just to say give everybody 3%, walk away from it, but I think, we talked about giving the sheriff's department 10,000 to keep them here. Well, how are we gonna get a quality candidate for an election for treasurer, auditor, assessor? If we don't have it competitive, whether it is the surrounding counties or like they've done, and take comparison to the population of parcels and all that kind of stuff, that's troublesome. That troubles me.
You could spend a year on trying to.
I know,
get everybody straightened out.
I know it would be a very complex thing. I'm just saying, I feel like our elected officials have a higher responsibility. They have their department heads, they have.
Now, this is way ballpark here, folks. This is just, took last year's adoption sheet that we used, went down and got all of what I think, all of the full-time salaries. Um. It looks like it would cost us somewhere around between $70,000 and $75,000. To give everybody that's full-time in county general a raise, a 3% raise. But now that included the sheriff, that included the deputies, that included all the full-time people. Then it's another $10,000 for perf and another 5,500, I'm rounding up here, 5,500 for social security.
We're still underneath $90,000 right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
We're about,
we just
yeah,
did-
we're under
and
nine,
that's-
less than
and
$90,000.
that's still, I mean,
Yeah, where we are right now, before we start taking away from those that were big, we are 26 under levy. I think it probably will pretty much wash out. And you had some in there that had 10% raises, right?
We're 630 under levy.
For 26,000. Did I say 2,600?
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
didn't, I just didn't know, you just didn't say so.
And if we added that 95,000 to our budget. That. No, I'll put 90 because it was just. Well, I really can't do that because I haven't subtracted the other out.
If we, just, again, just talking out loud, if we excluded the sheriff's department and the ambulance, which,
The ambulance isn't in this total.
what about the highway department? Did we just?
The highway is not in this total.
So just the sheriff's department. That's not much money, never mind.
But I don't think.
How much would it be?
She's calculating off the budget last year, not what they're currently being paid though, correct?
That's correct. That's why I said it's what we adopted last year.
Here's my thought, here's what I was thinking, is you take that, whatever that amount is, and you split it amongst the elected officials, like Sean was saying, and you give those, that, whatever that money is, split it up in whatever. I mean, however many spots that would be, I don't know how many that would be. But give them the 3% plus that to increase their wages. I know it's not a lot, I know it wouldn't be a lot, but it could be a start.
Plus the what, 3%,
Yeah.
plus what?
Plus the 3% that the sheriff's department would get.
Oh, no, but she didn't include that.
Yeah, they did, she did,
yeah, she did.
Oh, she did,
Last
oh,
year's
okay.
number is not,
I
not
thought it was
currently.
included.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I'm sorry.
The sheriff's department only looks like it's around 20,000
20,000.
That was off their old rate.
Yeah.
off their old rate. That's included in that 70,000.
Go down to 50.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me throw another wrench in there. When we say elected officials, does that include coroner and surveyor?
Mhm.
But I'm just.
We're elected too.
Right, right, but I mean, or do we say, do we,
The problem with what you're trying to do is, you're trying to do a good thing, but you're gonna take those many office you fix.
How you?
congratulations on all the great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Awesome job. You're not letting anybody from this courthouse have the keys to that boat either.
Yeah,
When she drives that home, parks in the garage, I'd lock them babies up, and they asked where it was at, I'd tell them it's a
Yeah,
shop.
it's not. That is that.
If it ever gets down here, you'll never get it back.
no, don't be doing that.
I couldn't, I don't know what this.
Kubota, give her a
Yeah.
brand, she got a brand new Kubota,
Mhm.
stop sign,
Donated.
full cab, full
They
truck.
donated, and not.
Well, didn't they donate like 25,000?
And 25.
$25,000 worth of equipment and then $25,000 check, so.
Good deal.
Well, and Jacoby's was really nice too, because technically that photo would have been around 30 grand,
Oh,
so they
yeah.
gave us a little bit off too.
Good deal.
I didn't realize what was all going on in the moment, and then afterwards I was like, oh, he gave us like $3,000 off, and I was like, oh, that really worked out. But
Wow.
anyways,
Yeah,
No, I'm pumped about it.
good for you.
It's gonna save me some steak.
All right, let's do this one. then.
We're trying to find money.
Jump back.
Both. Let's see what we can do about this one.
Okay, so.
It should be, 1219. You're looking at fund numbers and then. Also 91,6.
There's nothing extra there.
And then 4918.
That's
where- that's where our
stuff's getting paid
Yeah.
from right
I wouldn't have put any money on 4918.
I don't see for me.
That's just where she's getting paid from and stuff, right?
I got it.
Okay.
This budget won't have that.
Okay,
It won't.
So really, the only one she's got 12,900.
well, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have our, grant funds too, but we don't, there wasn't anything to go in there.
Yeah.
So really, the only increase you have is emotional services.
Well, and we requested that last year, but we ended up doing away with it just to save a little bit of money. That kind of stuff is a little bit more,
Yeah, that's.
we can move it around a little bit.
We approved it, but then we ended up
Did
giving
get-
50,000.
It's
Okay.
in our-
There's a lot of paperwork here, I got my own board meeting here tonight. But, I think our interest.
Unless there's been money go in here after June 30th.
So what happens when you give them money?
They can't spend it. Oh. When did, if we gave them money, when did it go in?
So we didn't get their money, it's been 4918 and then what's that, 1186? She's getting paid her salary out of one and her OESI and her unemployment and utilities, and then the other one is her repair and maintenance. So there wasn't, because we couldn't transfer the money from that fund and put it into her fund, so that's the only way we could do it.
We ended up,
So we just made a new fund that looks exactly like my old fund.
we ended up putting
basically.
50,000.
We budgeted for it, did put no money in.
Right.
I don't know if you, I figured you could.
Because this is not gonna fund this, the way, when I work it, it's not gonna fund this year or next year. At all, not close. Cause I showed only 10,000 coming in this year and the last half and 20 next year. I really wasn't sure on the revenue.
That's what I've been trying to say. We gotta figure out some way to make that thing pay for itself or
Yeah.
give it up, one or the other.
No, and I think the way that, so basically bare minimum, we're looking at about 75,000, like bare minimum, that's insurance, utilities and my salary. And OASI, things like that. So basically 75,000 minimum, and we're pulling in about, give or take. At the next year, we'll probably hit around 15,000 in rental revenue, that includes festivals, camper storage, camping, commissary bookings, and then just regular rentals. But then you've got your arena, if once we get that arena done, that's where the bulk of the money's gonna come in. But we have to get it done first in order to make that happen. And we've been pulling grants and getting donations for it, but that makes it take a lot longer.
What's it cost to get that done?
The arena, so we got, well, tomorrow we have to open up another fund, cause I got another grant for it the other day. So, really the only thing we need now to make it happen, cause originally it was about $50,000. The only thing we need now is fencing, which is about 8,000. Or 10,
What's that cost?
about 40. We got a lot of it donated, like I said, so we bought the announcer booth. Fixes paid for, we got the new dirt paid for.
You got a lot of stuff paid for it. You did good on that part.
We got a
Well,
couple
we
thousand,
gotta create income, and we talked about what makes income, so are they still somebody holding you up? Not gonna get any specifics. Is there anything holding you up from doing these things?
just finances, and then
So is
in
nobody
order,
telling you that you can't do this out there because of X, Y, Z, or you can't do this?
no, the only thing would be insurance.
That's what I was talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, I mean, that would be the only thing.
Then you need to do what I do. Pick up that telephone, make some phone calls.
Getting quotes.
Yes.
I've been working on that actually, so,
That you can't, she can't make money if you can't have the events to pull in money. And they're telling her she can't have them events. out there. You can't do that.
I was gonna say, I haven't,
Huh?
Commissioners or?
No,
The insurance company.
insurance company.
Oh,
I don't
we've been
care.
getting quotes, they haven't specific, I mean, we can't do it with the current policy we have.
Demolition derby, truck pull, they say you can't do it, the insurance won't cover you, insurance won't cover you. Well, they're getting ready to have the biggest one of the year up here in Lanesville where they get their insurance.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Call and find out, that's where we need to get our insurance.
They always have.
No, this is
Take
probably,
it out of the county, take it out of the county.
probably
You
a
can't,
rider,
that's crippled,
a rider.
them bleachers could have been fixed out there.
Are you-
All they need is new lumber.
Go along.
They didn't need to wear out. Now, now it's gonna cost $150,000 to replace them.
Special event coverage.
I thought that was really.
It's another
But they was
option we
told
could look
that
at
they couldn't do this, they can't do
You know,
this.
that might get you at least.
Well, now you
Get
can.
going.
A little bit,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
And, like I said, it's kind of hard because we don't actually have the arena, so they can't really come look at it and know. And so we're kind of all going off of hypotheticals in order for them to see. And I have, like I said, I've talked to a couple different insurance companies. They're still trying to get some quotes back to me because it's a pretty long process. And then, once we know a little bit more, we can also get some more updated quotes from the security company over here. As
I'm
well,
just,
but-
I ain't trying to be mean to nobody, but I'm just saying, that dog don't hunt with me because Perry County does it, Du Bois County
there's
does
definitely a
it,
way.
Spencer County does it, Orange County
yeah.
does it, Vandenberg County does it, Warwick County does it.
Mhm.
Just keep going on and on, everybody but Crawford County.
Yeah, no, there's
Crawford
definitely a way
County
to
used to
do
be.
it. It's just gonna
And
cost.
now they don't do it.
Yeah.
What if we got a, what is it, is that a disclaimer?
Well, a lot of them places carry their own insurance as well.
Something, I wonder if that would make the insurance company happy.
Yeah, a lot of the events will have their own coverage, just like, but like now, if we have a rental book, they have to provide their homeowner's insurance to us in order to have the event. Even though we have insurance on the building and for the events. So it's kind of confusing,
Like you rent a room.
Yeah.
Like we did.
Yeah. just like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but that's not unusual.
Yeah, I was
That,
gonna say,
that,
everybody would
that
have.
benefits you.
Right.
It's
Benefits the
insurance.
person that's renting the
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
And it's really no, unless they're selling alcohol, there's really no cost.
right.
Then you
That's the
can
only
pick
thing
up,
we've ever ran
you can
into.
pick up liquor liability for about $300.
We have some weddings.
And
do
half of
that.
them that I just mentioned has a beer garden.
Yeah.
And they still have a truck pull, and they still have an demolition. derby.
This
That's
insurance
what I
company has held us back on a lot of issues. I mean, we lost that tractor show in English because of the insurance company. They wouldn't let them do nothing down there. I took a grinder mixer down there, just ground corn,
Mhm.
and they didn't want me to run it. I mean, it was there, but you couldn't demonstrate it. I mean, have people standing all around the garden to even run it, so I didn't take it back no more. They ended up moving down to Orange County, down Fresh Lake.
You can always know if you've got a good policy when you have a claim. And when we had that claim countywide, I think it was it 18 or 19? We had all the buildings in the county damaged roofs. And all of a sudden, we weren't paying or getting replacement costs on the roofs, things like that. That's when you need to be looking around, because you should have that.
I
Yeah.
just,
I've looked into a couple different, well, a few local companies and then some further out. I've had a couple recommendations. Like I said, it's just such a long process,
It is, it's
So
a
we're
hard market. you know.
Still getting there. There's some that will cover specific fairgrounds.
Yeah.
But since we don't host the fair technically, it's a little bit different. Like the fair is technically a rental for us.
Jackie, how do we keep this thing going until we figure out a way to make it fund itself?
Well, somebody's gonna have to belly up some money.
Can you use that money? Well, we bought it knowing it's gonna be. Have to come up with money.
Can we use some
We
of
gotta
that?
find a way to get her in a position that she's
If the
making
commissioners
money.
let you.
Well, they surely would. Didn't speak for them, but
Going back to that, isn't that their
they help,
decision?
well, they help get
On
us
the insurance though?
in here.
You know, what would be wonderful if they would take some of that money and put some camping spots out there. and
Yeah.
We got
things.
We
Well,
are-
we should
Make money.
and get their arena,
Yeah.
get their arena going so they can make money.
Cause that was actually when they did those fallen first, remember when they did
Yeah.
the 1%?
So what's holding you back
They
now?
designed that whole wall on there.
On the arena, we just need about $10,000 more to have a fence. And then actually doing the work. The other thing, there's a lot of other little things that we will have to add on, but like bare minimum, about $10,000 more.
So could.
Like, but you're still
so
coming
could
up
we
against the
budget
wall
for
of having to
85,000?
insure, though. Even though you have your arena, you're still up against
And the
that.
rent, I mean, the arena will get used whether we do, it like,
Fine.
the fairs will use it, yeah, the fairs
I
will
know,
use it,
I
stuff
know,
like
I
that.
had one.
Up
Being
for
to
it, we
a
have-
draw.
And even the high school rodeo wants
Front
to
yard
go, they were
with
here
this
last
house.
year.
Yeah.
What? That's what we're
I guess it depends on like what we do tomorrow night, if we get that money for that slide, which we just talked about. Can we, then you're not touching that edit money, which he said we could have some of that.
And what are we talking about when she gets what she needs to make a living out there? We're talking about economic development.
That's right.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
So could we take that edit money and give her 85, 90,000, whatever it is?
Last
We
year,
have to have the
technically,
commissioners approve, don't we?
Yeah, but
Well,
if we can get that,
I'll be there tomorrow. Yeah.
let's.
We're gonna talk
I'll
that.
tell you what, if you wanna just, say you want us to pay for this slide out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, bare minimum, we're looking at 75,000, but that's not, the other thing that I did wanna talk about tonight would be ground maintenance. That 75 does not include that.
I would go with the original like we did last year. We went bare bones last year.
And last year, we could have made it up.
100,000.
We could have made it happen last year.
Yeah.
I didn't have a
And that
thing,
gives her a little money to.
and I can cut down that.
Which we can sit here and beat on that, that can be something we talk about tomorrow night, but, all this thing's recorded live and broadcasted, I don't care, but we. Bought a brand new mower, where did the mower go? So the mower ain't been out there mowing? Where's this mower being used at?
Where do we need
Well,
to go?
So if this mower, so this mower is being used 5 days a week, over here and up here at this little park outside of town, it's taking 5 days a week.
So what
You
I'm,
can't
what
have
I'm
that out there
told-
one day?
what I'm being told is that Tommy has other things to do, and he has to do everything else before he can come to us. That's what Dan's telling me. So I found another fix. I got a couple quotes from some other different companies, like local companies, because I mean, it's a big property, it's worth a lot of money, and a lot of people wanna do it. I get asked about it all the time. But I actually talked to Tommy, I mean, you guys know Tom Finley. He decided to put in a bid for $350 per service date, and he said he would do it, you know, on Saturdays, but
Yeah,
What mowers he using?
he would be using the sheriff's department
No.
mower.
Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. Why would we pay him extra money to use county property or equipment to mow a county facility?
Well, because they won't let
That's
him do it during
ridiculous.
they won't let him do it during his work hours. So this would be, he'd be like a contractor for us. So if
It's
he
fine,
can't,
he's on loan, and he wants 48,000. Yeah. And a fee.
How much? Done, 48's what he's at.
yes.
That's what it's budgeted.
Gee.
Or whoever commissioners.
Plus, we're gonna make side money with our equipment.
Yeah, that's the problem I have. If he wants to do it, find his own mower and do it, go for it.
That's right, there's a county backhoe downtown, Marengo turned down through, right?
There's not. There's not, no.
I mean, I have other like private company quotes too, but they're gonna cost like $12,000, $14,000.
What happened to the kids that wanted to mow a yard for extra money? I mean, my kids did. They're on every neighbor's yard.
Yeah, there's about
What happened to them kids?
You know,
They
grew up.
Didn't we buy a mower for out there once?
Yes, I was on the park and recreation.
That was the
Me,
one that blew up that we bought this Bobcat to take the place of it.
Terry Allen, volunteer.
They traded it in, or I don't know if they traded it,
Now we can't use it?
traded, that's what I'm saying. We bought a brand new mower to replace the one that was out there that blew up because it was run without oil in it.
That's what they claim, I don't know.
Now we can't use
It's fine if it left up there.
So that's all I'm saying.
We have a brush hog and a finishing mower tractor attachment that we can use. Jeff said that we could use the sheriff's department mower if we needed it. We just have to find somebody to do it. And so we can look for volunteers. I have talked to people about that, but then they're on county equipment. And so
So how
that's
much,
a whole other
how
thing.
much was this guy gonna mow it for once a week?
Tommy?
Yeah.
$350.
A week,
Well, I mean,
No.
it wouldn't be weekly. I mean, probably bi-weekly, just whatever. we
every
need.
other week, $350.
How many acres or how much?
It's a lot. I
That's
mean, and
quite a bit.
But that's just mowing like the yard, that's not.
that's the whole,
Field.
no, that's the whole thing. and
And
weed eating.
I guarantee you.
And the people that he's gonna hire
County
in,
mower making personal money.
are they gonna mow all of it?
Well, that,
No. you don't.
Jeff did say it was okay.
What
I'll
are they
say for
mowing?
Jeff's mower, I mean,
What's he mowing for that price?
I pull up the graph.
Just around the,
All, everything up front, around all the buildings, all the main areas, to the back,
All
around the
that
back
back
portion.
area he's gonna mow?
Not the whole, not all the fields, but all the roadways, and there's a couple other spots back in there, and then he would be able to brush hog everything with the tractor too. And the way I thought about it was, I mean, you're right, like he is making extra money, but it's because they won't let him go out there during the week. So he's like, hey, I can't do overtime, I wanna do this, and I wanna make extra money too. So he wants to go out there and do it, he is a county employee, he can use all the equipment. It's kind of just however you
Which
wanna
means
look at
he'd
it.
have to be paid at the rate of overtime. He can't if he's a county employee, he can't.
I was gonna say, there's gotta be a law. It's.
Yeah, if he's a county employee, he can't contract with the county.
Sometimes he would do one stuff outside of his working hours, and I've tried to tell him, if you work over 40 hours, you are entitled to time and a half,
Yeah.
technically.
Now, if he had his own equipment, though, he could do it if he.
Nope.
Jeffy,
Nope. Wow. He's a county employee. He can't contract with.
the county.
Cause it'd be like double
different.
or something.
I don't,
Yeah.
yeah,
Rates an hour.
it's just a hard go, because you're either paying $14,000,
Yeah.
or you gotta buy a mower and hope you can find somebody to do it.
Right.
And
So,
the-
15 acres.
What about?
Wow, that's not what's low, that's not what, that's not, I mean, that's
say
it.
that again.
That year's 15 acres.
I know, but that's not what he's talking about mowing, 15
What's right
acres,
there,
yeah. That's not what
That's
she
what
just
she
said.
said.
Oh,
I thought she said.
Joe,
in the back or something.
Everything here to the arena.
Not back here. It's where's the camp spots at? But that.
There's also back here, like I'm just saying, that might help you, Joe, right there. But I
Seriously.
No, I got it now. Is that the road for me?
I mean, he's a really good guy.
Good guy.
I'll call him and ask him, I'll tell him go look at it, see what he'll charge us.
Joe.
Gardner?
yeah,
He's got a finished mower,
Lori does a good job.
and he's got a bush hog, so that bush hogging part, the tractor part, he won't have to do that maybe every 2
Just
months.
do it like,
He mows the park down here, Highlander Park
Who's
down
that?
here.
He'll run it.
he didn't. Wasn't.
He mows that all out at the,
So you won't get
Twice.
the road here.
yeah, he mows
Yeah.
that twice a year, or
Three
3
times.
times a year.
Yeah.
For what, $1,200?
Oh, that's not Highlander. Highlander.
1,600 altogether.
6,800 for 3 times,
No, he mows.
but that's a lot of mowing,
That's a lot of money.
that's a lot of mowing.
Thursday.
We picked up 20 more acres this year than he had last year with that purchase of that land down there. And he won't have to mow that like just.
You're right.
Yeah,
So my
But if
husband
you
says,
get him to do it
he's
for
got
half
bush
that,
hog, he
12,000.
says that.
well, it can't all be brush hogs,
Lawn
like,
mowing.
it's gotta be mowed too.
And he's got weed eat.
He's
gotta
not
finish
getting
mine.
yeah.
Yeah, well, he's got, he's got lots of mowers, stuff like that, so, he said that he will think about it. and-
Before we do all this, check in, we try to
I don't know
find,
what we gotta do.
Look and see.
Well, you
you approve it and
You can just let it go and then if you don't find the funding.
No, I have no
So you
care
can't
what is
spend it?
decided, I just need to know, so we don't get, I mean, you know,
How
we
you
get
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what we did last year.
Well, that's why it wasn't there, we thought it was there, and
Yeah.
no, it wasn't there, but
It's
that's
expensive, and
why.
it's a lot of work out there.
I did find somebody who did it for
That's
35.
why I do something next year last year.
He mowed down our rose bush.
Oh, no.
You know, he mowed down my rose bush.
And
Do you,
we can't come up with
do you
something,
have innkeeper's tax in the county?
yes,
yes.
yes.
So could any of the innkeeper's tax be used out there?
I don't know where
Or
it's
is it
going.
offered?
That would be
is it offered-
tourism, wouldn't it?
We could find out, on the president.
That's either.
I don't know how much they've got, but
1.1 million.
I'm gonna really answer that for that, who is it, Haley?
Yeah, what'd you do, you wrote it, Chip?
She comes every quarter and gets like 30-something thousand, usually every
Yeah.
quarter. 40,000 every quarter, somewhere around there.
I mean, tourism or,
No, that's
that's
true.
what we're doing is fixing it up for tourism, right?
Yeah, we're gonna try to attract people, right?
I mean, that's just a thought. I don't know.
Economic.
What's that number?
Also to attract them.
I think we talked about that. What's that number?
For
Innkeeper.
7304. You're probably not gonna have it.
No, I don't. Right now,
Because
we got
it's a state
82,000.
fund and we don't budget it, but hold on.
Well, right now, we got 80,000 in there, though.
where does that get
Yeah, but
paid?
I was thinking of you.
Because when it comes in, it gets paid out to her. It comes in, it gets paid out.
Who collects that, the treasurer?
We get some from the state,
State,
and the
state.
treasurer collects some.
State collects it, like Airbnb automatically collects that, sends it to the state, and the state sends it back.
Yeah, I think we got three
We
new
also have
on Town
checks
Road,
that
that I
come
don't
in,
think
too.
it's being paid.
Oh, yeah, there's
When Airbnb was super.
there's some down
Yeah,
south there
check
that's not there.
From the state and from the check.
They just put in three cabins.
But they don't. You work with me.
Over. On the net.
Wear down, wear down.
Bill, how do you find out what they're paying?
Oh, you're quick.
I don't know.
It's a touchy situation, but you can.
Cause I know a few, couple too, that probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
We asked, Kaylee, who asked me to see if I could get the answer. Thank you.
They just keep it paid.
But I know, yeah, well, we had.
But, what's it about?
Redevelopment is 4,500. And economic development is 2,100.
Still think they could.
Millions too. Economic development, that's what that's used for.
Yes, if that is.
Get the purchase.
If that's or whatever.
Call them there.
Or. Thunder. And get her in.
At the end, are you talking about edit fund property?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's it.
At the end of next year, there should be 800,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got a call, from somebody wanted to put it on bid, just right now.
I still think,
It's not like.
still think what she's doing.
I agree.
Exactly.
I think that.
It's some flexibility. As already.
But then there's the problem of, how do they get paid, because they're not gonna have W-9.
But tourism might.
I don't care what we do, I just need to know.
And I'm sure he's- In our coffers. It's
Well,
one
I'm
of
gonna
those
say,
events.
they doing a lot of little
I
yard.
mean, they've already gotten.
Versus being out there for a long time, so there's some funds that I know that didn't put it in, so big.
He would have put it in rainbow and tourism.
Yeah, I think we got a meeting tomorrow. I'll check that.
Playground for kids.
But this.
Had it for walkers, but I was-
It added 50%, so there.
Did you not? They still have two, they still have all those.
So there's Airbnb and VRBO.
I think like 5,000, they're paying for the whole year, so we had to make him do it.
Give Jesse what he asked for out of that,
So it got.
this year and next year.
He didn't
And
put it
take
in
care
They
of
have the additional, and
Yeah,
that's what
it
they talked
takes care of
about.
102, still $600,000.
Right. We got, ended up getting more than
Well, maybe we can get enough money.
$530 per service,
Yeah,
$1,600.
finally fun for her. And we go get her where she can make money. Or we're just.
You do that? You gotta work on the commissioners.
Yeah.
We'll give Jesse some money if they will give.
Oh, you
I
first,
give
you
her
run back.
We give Jesse 50 now, 50 next year,
From the county,
set her up,
so.
out of that money. Let's say 100,000, and she can get her arena done and have her budget. She's gonna have, that is gonna have over $860,000 the end of next year.
Yeah.
They'll still have $600,000 in the next year.
Commissioners have to approve that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's really.
We can suggest it though, right?
Yeah, I think it go for that.
We'll pay for the mudslide.
We gave the ambulance service.
Yeah, it makes, how much is that looks like that cost?
Oh, 400 and something right now, they paid 60 something. They overpaid for it, they wanted a guarantee, which is not what the patient trip on, but they got it.
But they got it.
They got it.
He's killing me over there from.
And what happened to the flies all right?
Where are the answers?
What he says, what he got.
All right,
35 minutes or so.
are we done with our?
I
think
have
so.
this door locked, but it is propped over, so because of not the jail.
What do I need to report back to my board and say?
I'll shut it.
I need to talk to the
We're
commissioners
gonna, we're gonna talk to the commissioners.
for what amount?
Marmot.
They,
Can I get-
95,000, I don't know,
Well, the bare minimum, she needs 75.
make it even 100,000.
I said 100,000, because that get her.
Make it even 100,000.
Yes, that would be,
How would
that
that
would be perfect. That gives me some room to do a couple smaller projects that we need.
Yeah, and you get your arena done,
And we can get it.
you gotta get money covered.
Yeah, the insurance will go up just a little bit. I think that should be fine. I think that'd be really good. Now, let me clarify. Is this getting funded or is this just
No,
hypothetical?
we're just telling you good, we're just telling you good news.
I'm
We're not-
just checking.
It's not getting funded right now, no.
It is not funded.
No.
Okay,
You gotta
okay.
do this 3 years before you get money.
It's not,
That's what it looks like, okay?
Every third year we.
I just wanna clarify myself.
you're,
If all else fails, we'll try to piece it like we did last year, but right now, we're trying to talk them into funding.
No, that's all good. Just like, the more time we spend not knowing, the less stuff I can do on a yearly basis. So grant,
It's a grant.
Oh,
doesn't matter what it is, I just need to know. Okay.
Dan, what's the name of your new grant?
It's the Jet, Jasper and Dallas today and tomorrow.
he called me.
Foundation.
And all that was gave too.
Yes,
Yeah, correct.
You gotta get the races figured out, right?
I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, then we forwarded it.
Okay, I was gonna say, I sent it to you.
Yeah, he just has to remind,
It's
us
just.
ready to bring.
So, yeah, no, I'll be there tomorrow. I gotta go.
Yeah.
So do
something sweet. I want to cook.
I need to
Pass
say,
the cookies down.
do I need to say anything tomorrow in your meeting? Or is it something that we're gonna talk about in your meeting afterward?
I would just,
Cause I have to be at the commissioner meeting to ask for a credit card.
I would just ask for the card and that.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then we'll talk about this in yours.
Everybody else want cookie?
Thank you.
Got you on that bird.
I needed something sweet. I thought it was onions.
Jen for a while, right? She coming?
She didn't. Say she was coming to the meeting. No.
Who's that? You might pencil her in. I don't know.
I'll pencil her in.
I don't know that.
Make sure Troy's got it.
Troy, you want
I just ate two.
Okay.
Thanks, but don't-
Thanks.
Just trying to get me fat.
Is anything
I'm trying
else?
to keep you happy.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah.
What's sound lady?
Do you guys need anything else from me?
I'll just keep doing it, trying to. Top room.
So what on earth was that even on the schedule? What the heck? Brent needs to go in there.
She tried. But then they had Logan on the.
They went up to Bar Reed for
Oh,
all
yeah.
day.
Best player, I mean, you heard.
I think you're ready to decide what you want to, let's take out the rate raises at.
She gonna finish?
The problem
I mean,
is like,
it's just really.
Tim didn't ask for nothing.
I don't
The
think,
EMTs, I think we need to.
I wasn't there, thank goodness, I'm not.
That's what it is, if we can do it, I still say.
No, your schedule, you're playing Bar Reed on the.
And that was.
Say- I hate that for them, but.
If we approve his budget, he's got to raise what they need.
You're gonna set salary.
I told my boyfriend and somebody got, what if you can, he started.
He told us not to give him no 3%.
I was like, okay.
Right, but do point time.
I don't think that's his
Oh,
fault.
All right. I'm good, okay.
So we just, so we
The
do,
2.9, I don't have a problem with, $24 a short.
See all day here.
See you.
I think he was just trying to get,
I have.
throwing it back out on the back for, let's get.
I know.
It was a
Everybody
good one.
wanted to get,
She's like that.
I want to be a paramedic, but I want to get in advance, I don't think it's very similar. I think that's where he was trying to keep.
We have got in here, but if not.
Because the more you pay, the more you get.
He wants this at even quarters and 75 cents.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
And see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, Steph.
Can somebody tell me what the hourly rate is for a advanced EMT?
Number.
No, that's what he's proposing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
I had that.
I don't
Give those raises.
What had it long ago? Give us time to get the computer on there. No, it wasn't.
think it might have bucket water to get over.
All right.
He's like, oh, no.
No, it's
I don't think he does. Well,
like the water.
Yeah.
No.
what did he say, like 2.9?
Comes with the flavor.
2.9, yeah, it rounds it to $24.
Oh.
Doesn't have to mess with cents.
Yeah.
And the other rounds
Yeah,
it
I
to
just
quarters,
Part and then.
which we can figure that, and
Okay.
he just thinks they shouldn't get as much of a raise
Yeah.
because they got it mid-year.
Yes.
I can see both sides of that.
So the paramedics didn't give them anything. It was the basics and the rates that is.
Right.
Oh.
1550 for a basic.
Advanced 17.
Advanced to 70.
Stephanie done found it for you. I was 70 to it.
Advanced to 70.
Yeah, I'm 70.
2334. So that's paramedics.
That's paramedic.
Paramedic, no,
Is that no, like-
2334 paramedics.
Yeah, yeah, paramedics more, right?
23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
34.
Yeah. That's not what, is that the?
Let me have
The
that.
new,
Let me have that.
the new is 1550 for basics and advanced is 17. No, because I take 3% and it's only 1596.
How much was that murder last night?
So it's Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at here, 1550 was we
Yeah,
just
looks like
raised.
that's 1.6 or 1.6. It's only 20 cents a guy. I mean, I would take it, if he doesn't wanna mess with it, then I'd take it to $16. Cause if you do 0.03, it comes out to 1596. And he didn't wanna mess with,
So 16 with basic, 17 with advanced.
So James.
and that would set it 16 at basic,
Paramedic. He
which
makes
he's got 1575.
Right.
And how much was,
17.
I don't know what they're.
So James Howe is one of the paramedics over there. He makes 22.66.
I'm not talking paramedics.
Oh,
I'll say he's only made $100,000.
yeah, he's about to make that probably this year too.
I don't understand how you can work 5 days straight.
And it would take the others up to 1750 instead of 51.
1750.
It will be if they ever is an accident.
Not paramedics with them.
Yeah, you can't work how many hours is that in a row?
We have 24 hours straight.
100 just.
Iron Man, yeah. But if you only do 2 reps a day, you sleep rest.
And then he didn't ask for one for himself, or you're not gonna do that.
He just got.
He just got raised. He don't want one, he just got one, so
Yeah.
we're good with it.
But the paramedics 2334 is what they were making, where they go up to.
$24.04 and he dropped the 4 cents to make it an even $24.
Paramedics.
Cause they didn't get the raise back. So,
Yeah.
Do you wanna raise it to the 3% for all of, I mean, the 3% rounded to the nearest quarter?
That's gonna be the simplest thing,
It
guys.
is, he's simple.
Or do you wanna do the 1.5 and 1.6 for the advanced and basic?
Take the option 1 for me. Simple.
Alright.
It's just me.
it's a bump them up again.
If we're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's making everybody the same.
It just,
Yeah, I get that.
I think it would be fine, because if you don't, then you're going, in a year or two, you're gonna be right back where he's at. If you keep, well, we ain't giving in, we ain't giving.
Well, I think that's played ping pong back and forth, hasn't it, Bill? I mean,
It has.
the paramedics got a raise and the basics did, then the basics got a raise and the paramedics didn't.
And then he couldn't get help, now he's getting help, I mean, he's fully staffed now, so.
We think, Bill.
I think 3%. I think that's gonna be your easiest way and and you can say, hey, we did everybody the same.
So everybody's the same, nobody got
And
on
I
them guys anyway.
think that's what you gotta do. I mean, if you go through picking this and that and there, you're gonna make more people mad than you make happy. And it's gonna be more difficult. It's gonna cause more problems
But
than
we
you
do
thought.
it, we do it all the time.
Yeah, we do. We do it for the sheriff.
I'm trying to get us to quit.
I'm just saying, yeah, I see what you're saying, but.
I think most, I mean, you go back and look at
most of them just targeted that $10,000 raise for the sheriff's department. Cause a lot of that's exactly what it was. You look at the clerks, it's exactly $10,000. Everybody else is, not everybody.
Not everybody.
I know, I'm just saying, the ones, there were ones that was exactly a $10,000 bump.
And one.
I don't.
They all
feel
deserve
like-
it. I
Yeah, I'm not arguing that either.
No, they all deserve it. I just,
Then he quit.
I don't know where you can, how you can say it's fair when we do it for these people, but
Well, public safety only pays for so much. They paid for that.
I know, you know, we had an out there, you know, as far as how to pay for it.
The only difference is that
Yeah,
I knew it would work and it worked.
They're not raising, we're only talking about the,
You could-
we're only talking about.
Give
that
him
part right now, right?
$175,000.
We're not talking about the sheriff,
Yeah.
right?
If we gotta
About
do
percentage, they just got this happen, okay.
We don't got.
But he's talking about 3% all the way across the board.
how do you figure it went to?
Yeah.
Comes over.
What about, I mean, they just had a big.
Yeah, we gotta say 2%.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You cut them out if you want to. I mean,
No, I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
they just had a big, they just had a big increase.
yeah, they're about up to starting pay.
Well, I know.
You know, I mean, that's what you gotta do though, and public safety is paying for it.
Yeah, but
You know?
public safety was supposed to also free up money so we can give these other people bigger raises. Where'd that money go? Where'd the money go that we took? You know what I mean?
Well, the fact that it wasn't there, we just got the public safety to do it, you know?
So are there still money on the table when you do this?
I can't answer that until we do it. Here's what we could do.
I've got it. Oh, go ahead. And then I got a solution.
We could go through and give everybody a 3% across the board. You tell me who doesn't get it. Does the sheriff himself get it? Evidently, the director of EMS is gonna get it. We give 3% across the board to everybody else and figure out the FICA and everything and see where we are and see if that's what you wanna do. We can do a Zoom call, we can do. I mean, it'll take us a little bit of time to calculate all of those. I'll need something that has the rate of pay that everybody's getting paid right now.
What were we gonna say, Chad?
All right, your sheriff's department and the EMS, including Tim, even though he didn't ask for nothing. Give him 2%. Everybody else in works for the county, give them 4%. Or come up with another number. I don't know. I just pulled that out of my head there. That way they're getting a little bit of a bump. But the people that didn't get the bump, then they're getting more. Next year, we ain't doing this again. Everybody will be the same or nothing. I don't know. You gotta find a common ground that makes everybody happy. You know, we did this for a reason because, you know, they was losing people over here. The sheriff's office was losing people. Outside of what's his name that just turned in his resignation, I don't see nobody leaving. So I don't, evidently they're okay. I'm not saying they're overpaid by no means, but they're not leaving. They don't have a crisis, in my opinion. Jeff had a problem, Jim had a problem. You know, we can see it worked.
Yeah, I think we did the right thing. I don't think we did anything wrong.
I'm not disappointed in what we did. I think we did the absolute right thing. You just don't wanna keep saying, well, they got that raise, so they're not getting that, and they got that raise, so they ain't getting that, saying no, you're right back in the same boat. If you don't keep raising them up a little bit. I'm not saying give them the full of everybody this year. I mean, I'm all for. I just don't know if we should cut them completely out. I think you should give them 1%, I don't know, 2%. Give everybody else 4 or 5%. I think we can do it. I think the money's there. I think we can do it. It's gonna be work for Jackie, but. I don't know what your own thoughts are, but that's just my thinking. We fixed a lot of problems and I'm very pleased and I'm very happy how this went. This council's never had a budget hearing like this before. So what we're doing is working. But you can't start backpedaling now, you're gonna get back to the same place in a year or two. It's like not buying vehicles, not buying ambulances, or not buying fire trucks. You gotta keep it up. Or you'll go right back in the same hole that you was in. Or there's election year coming up and the people that take our seats. You know, they're going, not do nothing, and
We could just go down the bank.
they have to reelect somebody else come in here, take the hit for it. and straight down the
Give
back.
raises, can we?
Oh, yeah.
The election year?
Huh?
Can we give raises in election year?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's another thing, I guess.
But that's next year.
Right, that is next year.
It is.
So why would I give them next
year? Oh, okay.
There's something about that. I was
You
trying to
can't
figure
raise
out.
the elected officials up during the year.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, during the year, we can do it now, we couldn't do it.
There's some kind of rule. Gotta,
You do it for 26 or 25, you can't do it.
Whatever it is on the 31st of December of 26 in your, or 25 in your salary ordinance is what those elected officials have to be paid.
I still think 3% across the board is gonna be the simplest, easiest
That would be
way out.
simplest and easiest.
We think, Troy.
I kinda like Chad's idea,
Mm-hmm.
but I'd be more in favor of like 2%, 5%. That's my opinion,
2%.
for the sheriff and the EMS, 5% for everybody else.
We think, Lucas.
You think we can do that?
5% is gonna push you.
Yeah, that's all I was thinking too, that.
That's a pretty.
It's gonna push you to the limit of whether you're adopting more money than you're bringing in.
About 1/4. About, yeah, 1/4. I mean, I just feel like the EMS and the sheriff, we give them a bunch. And I get it, it's paying for it,
Yeah.
but that's just my opinion. You know, I don't know what the other people in my office make. I don't know what kind of raises they get. I don't give a crap. You know what I mean? And nobody out here should know what they make or what. Billy's down the street.
That's the way it is at work. You talk about your pay, you're gone.
Yeah, it's,
On the,
This is different.
over the years, Troy, the council has fixed what was in worse shape, you know, and just
Oh, I get it.
back and forward, and I mean, that's. We've never been able to fix everybody's problems at once, so we've had to pick out. This certain group, fix them, this one, fix it, I mean,
The highway did it a few years ago and they.
yeah, I mean, you just can't fix everything that you would like to, I mean, you gotta do what you can,
And I don't think, I don't think it's gonna kill Tim's people if you just cut them out, cut them out, cut him out, cut the sheriff department out. And then give everybody else your 3 or 4%. And we'll move on. I don't. If that's what you wanna do. I just think down the road, it's.
you gotta keep doing what you can,
Behind,
like you say.
I say 1 and 4. That's fine.
we think, Clinton.
Yeah, I was looking at what people have asked, about the lowest one. 5% is what they ask, yeah, 5.4%, or a lot better than 56.8.
Yeah, 57%. Yeah, you figured that one too, didn't you? I rounded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is everybody good with the 1 and 4?
Now, on the,
No?
oh, yeah, I'm sorry, when you say sheriff's department, I mean, remember, we have dispatchers that didn't get the raise, we have corrections officers that didn't.
He's
I'm talking about the deputies.
They're deputies.
Deputies,
Yes,
Matron,
yes,
so,
EMS,
right.
and the director.
but does that include the paramedics who didn't get the raise? So if you got a raise this year.
See, that's why, this, when you do this, that's what happens.
And I know that, and that's what I was just saying, you know. I see
Everybody
what
that,
you're saying.
everybody that did
Oh,
not get the raise gets
Mhm.
4%.
Yeah.
Everybody that got the raise
Mhm.
gets 1.
But what you're gonna do when you do that, Lucas, is that paramedics didn't get that, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Didn't they just get it?
No, the
they-
paramedics did, and they're the higher paid, that's why they didn't get it. Paramedics didn't get it, now you go give a paramedic 4%, you're gonna boost him up almost $30 an hour. or whatever it is. That's why Tim didn't wanna do it like that, but. I don't think you can do that with the
So
EMS.
then-
What's the
so
COLA
then-
this year?
You just have to not give the.
What's
So
COLA?
the, so the answer would be,
Increase.
Don't give,
don't give them anything.
don't give the paramedics.
I don't remember that.
You'd have to single the paramedics out.
I think I looked at it earlier, it was like 2.5.
Was it good? Yeah, I was gonna say
Well,
that.
if they're getting the 24,000 and then not 60, where they
Be an
get
extra,
Mhm.
right?
960.
2.5 is cost of living
I think so.
at 3%. Sounds pretty good, guys.
3% of 100,000 is pretty good. 3% of 35,000. Not much. That's my opinion.
You're right. That's why you don't wanna do them paramedics. 4%.
So if we do them three? If we do everybody three,
What's Tim got there?
2.9. 2.9 and 1.5 and 1.6.
If you're gonna do it, and I hate to say that, but and I ain't, I don't know. I don't know, it's,
I don't think you wanna go too much, and you don't wanna go
No.
too little. That 1% is kind of,
Yeah.
to me, that's kind of a bummer.
but it's better than zero.
Like leaving somebody.
I'm trying to
50 cents
say,
in.
don't do no zero. Let's don't go back to zero. We've had that too many years.
But they
Well, they just
do
gotta,
that.
I'm just looking at, they just got a raise.
They got an adjustment. They needed it.
But they did, they did.
Yeah, but everybody else
This
does
is bad,
too.
yeah. It's all out of, I mean, this thing is so out of kilter.
It is, yeah.
Mhm.
Like Sean said, you need to reconstruct the whole daggone thing. It's
Mhm.
somehow, some way. I don't know if there's too much of this going on over the years that got it out of whack, but I mean, we're in a good spot and I'm tickled to death. But there's still a lot of work to be done with this salary ordinance and pay. It's, and I'm not saying it's every job, but you know, we was told that money don't fix a problem and
Does
we
the
just showed you did.
cook make 70,000 or is that multiple cooks?
She's two.
Two, okay.
Yeah, they make the same as like, the deputy in my office does. Pretty much, I think, the cooks.
I've seen that,
He was thinking a cook made 70 grand, I was like, well, that's the case, we love
Say,
that.
yeah, I'll be. Well, I'm thinking I wouldn't be surprised after.
Well, Mark, what do you say?
I'm not so hung up on so much a percentage, whether it be 3 or 4. The only thing was said today that I wonder about is this. That our department heads are elected officials, your clerk, your treasurer, your auditor. Does that need to be increased? Yes.
But I think that would take a structure. I don't think we can do that today. I mean,
No, I don't think so either.
I think that's a 2026 salary ordinance.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Or 20, whatever.
It's almost too much to take on for all the needs they are, really. I
Yeah.
mean, to try to sit down and really put your heart into it and try to pay everybody what they're worth. I mean,
We go broke.
well, yeah, I mean, I think you do a steady pace and every year you fix a section.
You know, they did that, like I said, the highway. Did the sheriff's office, we did the EMS. You know, I think we take a lashing for doing that, cause then you get people coming in and trying to do the same thing, but you can't do it all in 1 year or go broke.
And we go back to saying, we put the salary out there for the deputies or the EMTs to get good quality, but yet we have underpaid elected officials. How can you get somebody who wants to do the job?
But it ain't gonna look good, or no, I don't care what looks good, what don't look good, I'm just saying, like you said, on the election year.
Oh,
To fix that in
Yeah,
the
we wouldn't
election
be able
year
to
is
do
gonna
that.
look bad,
Yeah.
cause, okay, well, you raised.
Looks like you're trying to get rid of all your people.
You raised
Get
it
rid of
up.
people.
Yeah. So I don't know when would be the time to do that, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason, like, when I was talking with DuBois County and they just said, we're all equal, all the elected department heads are equal. Yeah, we all do different things. But, and then they have stipends for accelerated election and commissioner meeting.
Where we at?
Confused.
So Sean, what would you do if you was gonna make the elected officials the same? How much more would you make them? Just curious.
You trying to see if she's gonna run again or not?
Yeah. No, I mean, I played around with numbers, but of course I didn't have end result numbers, but I mean, yeah, I was looking at, you know. Again, I'm looking at if our janitor's worth that much, then I think
Well, that's there, I don't understand exactly how that got there, but I thought that all along, that's.
Well, it's not just the
But-
mayor, there's like 3 office
Yeah.
administrators that makes more than the officials, but that's why I was asking what his point was on that.
I was looking at the number $40,000. That's what I was looking at for elected officials.
And that's, how much was that, Laura?
Well, 3% would be 1,140 on top of your 3,800.
She was mathing, because we figured he was gonna say somewhere around in there, so let's see if that was around the right percent.
Yeah, 11.
We're trying to make everybody happy here, not just.
No, but we're just
We can go
chasing,
home, we're tired.
we're just chasing the other ones being that much farther from you too. I mean,
Right.
you're consistently going away now.
So that would be about 5% if you were to, I mean, that'd be 1,900 is.
Are you doing any figuring or are you brain smoking?
That would
I'm
be
just
on
waiting.
mine, though, it'd
Yeah.
be more
Yeah,
for
yeah.
like the recorder
Right.
who.
I don't know.
Yes, 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just doing like 3,800, that's not exactly what she makes, she a little bit
I
more than
mean,
that, but you know, and I
I do
did 0.5%.
3% for everybody,
That would
include
take you up to about
and be done with it,
39,900.
and then you ain't got nobody to grab that, well, you will, you're gonna have people grab, I don't care what
You're not gonna make everybody happy.
You're not gonna make everybody.
No
happy.
matter what.
And
Maybe
then
they'll just
people
raise
fall
that
back
side.
behind. Just keep them from falling behind, and it's equal for everybody.
That's possible.
You vote this
Do that.
3 years for what, you know, how we gonna solve it? Can you take a vote or no?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Anybody else?
official meeting.
We got a couple on 3%, me and Chad. Anybody else?
You making a motion for 3% across the board?
I'll make a motion.
You got a second?
Including everybody.
Yes,
Everybody.
everybody.
You
The
got it.
only thing that we normally don't do is where the state sets the salary.
Yeah, you can't do it on
No,
probation
it-
officers.
right.
I'm talking about our working,
Was this called you can vote?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
called it over.
You did?
Earlier.
Okay.
this
Okay,
year.
yeah.
We got,
805 or 814, whatever
814,
that was. Yeah.
that would be my motion, 3% across the board.
motion made by Bill to go 3% across the board for all county employees,
except
except for
State set salaries.
state set salary.
We're including all departments.
All departments.
That. That gonna affect your EMS,
Well, it's giving them more than what they asked for.
Just a tenth more on one and a percent and a tenth on another one, I think. I mean, to me, I think we ought to do it. I mean,
I think he was just trying to keep everything even money instead of
sheriff's department 3%.
everybody.
except the sheriff, right? Doesn't
Except
he?
the sheriff, except the sheriff and there's somebody else that's set by the state.
the Jim Bristol, probation, I mean, the prosecutor, judge.
Yeah.
Those salaries are all the same.
Probation.
Them set by the state, we can't do nothing with that.
We shouldn't do anything with them.
Yeah.
Could, but I'm sure.
And I don't think they're getting raises.
They're not. They probably not, because the state's cutting back. I don't understand it, they are.
Oh, well.
They got the money.
He owns more property in Crawford County than any private. They look it up. And it's all in the government program, we have to pay taxes.
15 is that the government? Probably pays. That's legal.
I don't hear a second.
There's no such.
Oh, do we got a second? I guess I should ask for one.
I don't think he asked for one.
I didn't ask for one. Bill made a motion for 3% across the board. We got a second. One more time. Anybody got a second on 3% across the board? Didn't go nowhere, Bill. Anybody else got a motion they wanna make?
We tried.
Anyone got a better idea? Or more sophisticated idea? All right, nobody in the county gets a raise. Do the budget. We'll sign that somebody.
What if we did 2%? 2% for
Well, we can't remember.
everybody that got the raise. Sheriff's Department. And, the EMS, 2%. Everybody else 4%.
I think she said that's
It
gonna put
would
us
be
too,
put-
that's gonna
it
put
would-
us too much over.
Four, said
Four
five.
might not,
Oh,
four might
oh,
not, it was when it went to 5.
That's
Put that.
six, not
I'm gonna
five,
go ahead and
I don't
bear
want
that.
4.
Paramedic, 2%, same as their, all EMS, 2%, right?
Mhm.
All EMS, 2%,
Including paramedic.
yes. Even though.
They didn't get a raise.
Still, you gotta do
You
2%.
got, he's wanting to keep them below.
If you do 4%, that's gonna throw Tim in he's gonna be right back in a mess. Your overtime's gonna go through the
Okay,
roof.
so 2% for everybody except merit
Paramedic,
and EMS.
well, EMS will get the 2%.
Oh,
Yeah.
Paramedic. So. Including paramedic, EMTs, basics, advanced.
so it's everybody except the merit and state set.
Yeah,
Now, to go back to your matron issue, you set her at the. At the level of a
Yeah.
first year deputy,
I'll put her on there too, then.
that list.
Whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever makes y'all happy. Y'all make the motion, I think.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to keep.
she got the raise, she's 2%. And then hopefully next year we can go back
Yeah,
to 3%.
Yeah.
Let's just
And
make,
4% for everybody else.
Troy, talk me out of it, no, just joking.
so there's Lucas's motion. 2%. You wanna read that off? 2%.
2% except for sheriff merit, state set, the matron and the sheriff. And then 4% for everyone else. Oh, and EMS.
Yes.
2% for EMS.
So it'd be the deputies.
All of EMS.
So it's all
All
of
of
EMS.
2%. Right?
So it's basically 2% for EMS and then
2%.
these people aren't gonna get anything, correct?
No, they're getting the 2%.
2%.
Oh, okay,
They're all them's getting 2%.
okay,
Everybody else gets 4%.
okay,
All right.
But that would include
except
corrections and dispatchers.
4%.
4%, yeah.
Cause they didn't get that. Right.
Well, 2 of them did, but we're gonna include them in it, hopefully, I'm hoping so anyways.
2,
2.
Yeah, because they only got they got $2,000 extra a year, I don't know what that averages out to be.
Right,
who?
right. It was, well, that was just their like
But
stipend.
they don't get really that much is what
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying.
was just their,
Yeah, there wasn't.
it was just their stipend.
So I'm just making sure they are added to it.
Wasn't their.
I don't know who she's talking about.
The jail
Robin.
commander and the dispatch.
Oh, okay, yeah, that,
Right.
yeah, okay.
stipend won't take effect. We won't give raise on stipend.
It wasn't voted in as a stipend, though, it was voted in as a, $2,000 added to their salary rate,
Like their,
wage.
like their title.
Oh, well, you're gonna send that to me.
Yeah,
You're gonna send me everybody.
I'm not saying I don't want to get them, I do want to get.
Right.
That's the motion on the table here made by Lucas. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Linda seconds it. All those in favor? All right, that's the way it's gonna be.
Okay, so,
For some reason you come up and you say, well, red light,
yeah,
then we're gonna have to
yeah.
do it the regular.
Yeah.
It's like 3%.
That's not, no, but fix it, right?
And he's gonna go, told you so, told you so.
We've got till October. to-
And we can call a special meeting if we have to vote on something different.
All right,
So Wendy will get that to me. I'll get it calculated. It might be the weekend.
that's fine.
And I will get it to you. And tell you where we are, and then we can decide what we need to do next step. Somewhere winter. I'll have it to you by Monday of next week. But I don't want to tell you. Maybe sooner, but by Monday.
Are we done?
What a wonderful budget session.
I'll just, before
We don't need tomorrow.
get up, don't need no tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
So we're done.
Keep it as.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Just so everybody knows, and let get the gear turn on anything. I'm not entertaining doing this no more, not those. We're gonna give these people 45-50% or that's just me, myself, I'm just gonna budget. But this is crazy when you get in this mess. I think we're in a good spot. Good. Well, we just gotta keep moving.
Remember, we battled, about 12 years of not getting,
Yeah, right.
not getting anything.
I mean, it's, if you look at it,
Finally getting above water.
if you look
I'll
at
fix
it,
everything up.
it took several years to fix.
If you send me that, and then I'll send you my spreadsheet.
Motion to adjourn.
Second,
We beat me.
I'll send my.
Don't have to get your water.
So they can go over it. And double- I want you to double check.
Evening, or tomorrow evening, yeah.
All right.
Man, I got a vacation day I can take now. I told her I'd be gone for 2 days.
I can't believe we don't have a cruise line.